Oh, don't lag like that. Alright, well, I don't really have time. Well, I'm not on time to have my camera set up, so fuck it. I'm gonna look for a place to have my stuff set up. Different than the usual courtyard right here in the middle of town. I wish there was more spot on this wall. Like, this could be fun here. Those are much of a background. Oh, this would look... yeah. Ah. Hi, Techno Rave. Hi, Ronmu. Alright, so that spot's no good. This area, you know, it's a good fallback. Anything here? Yeah. Yeah. You don't realize how small this place is, because when you play this game, you're a fucking pipsqueak Toon Link running around. But, like, there's not much here. Actually, this right here ain't that bad. I can do this. The fucking beetle boat. Alright. Hi, Noodles. Got Star with me. Spin 1, flying, behavior, pitch. Right here? Yeah, I like this. This is good. Spin 2. I'm gonna set this one up. I feel like I'm about to get blasted by flamethrowers. Yep, okay. Yep. Hi, honey. There's a bean behind you. Hug that. Ow! I literally just fucking screen shook me. Ow! I finally feel not sick. I even had a massive 6-inch Subway for my first real food. Good, good. Happy to hear that. Oh, hi, son. Alright.
Moving way too fast and jumping too high.
Oh, no. Yeah, this map, it doesn't bother me, but it seems to bother other people more, and I always forget that. Hi, Gesturation. It's,
Yeah, it's about precision.
I need to start stretching. I lost 12 pounds. That's crazy that you can just lose that much that fast for being sick for, like, not even a week. I feel like if I didn't eat food, I'd lose 3 pounds for a week.
I was saying, yeah, if you just not eat for several days, rapid weight loss would.
If I don't eat like garbage, I just burn calories. Yeah.
Enough weight. A day off, I could sleep in, and body's like, nah, your ass is getting up early today.
Oh yeah, that's right. You have today off. That's so nice. I do not have today off. I'm gonna be streaming all day today. No nap. Sadly.
Roger that. Which is fine, since I'm working on an avatar today, and I'm also on Firewatch duty as well.
All day, 12-hour streaming. It'll be about 12 hours. We'll see. We'll see how far I get in Spirit Tracks. Oh, I didn't prepare a scene for it. Whoopsie. I'm pretty sure I still have just the old scene to use. But, I definitely should have checked that yesterday. So, literally yesterday was all troubleshooting. The whole day was troubleshooting. First thing I did was troubleshoot Tales of Vesperia with Cairo, because we're planning to do that in a week. And holy moly, that had so many issues that we'll get into once Cairo gets here. After that, I was troubleshooting Spirit Tracks, which I played on stream for like 3 hours. Lost all progress. So when we play yesterday, I was literally just redoing the 3 hours I had done on stream, so that when we start today, we're starting where we left off. But I literally just had to play through Spirit Tracks like, oh, click, 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 click. After that, I was learning stuff in Axiom, and that has been going very well. Holy moly, Axiom is really fucking cool. And it solves so many problems and makes things so fast for what I had been doing. The last thing I need for Minecraft is just the copy-paste from an archive, and with that, I will potentially be putting out Minecraft videos in a single day. Hi, Valmea. Hi, Jer.
Is Axiom?
Hey, Fem baby. Say that again?
What is Axiom?
It's basically like, do you know what world edit is in Minecraft?
Barely.
Okay, so world edit is just like, lets you edit stuff. So like you can hit a block and select it, then you can hit a second block, and then you can like delete all the blocks in the area between them. You can copy stuff. You can say /forest spruce 225, and within 25 blocks of you, you'll make a forest of spruce trees that have a spacing of like 2 meters. And so it just lets you do a lot of world edit stuff like that. Axiom is like, oh god, one of these fucking things. Alright, well, I'm not on the channel, so this will be easy. Axiom is like that on steroids. Where's my fucking... There it is.
Okay, so they're producing, so they're adding a bunch of special characters around the first part, but not the URL.
I guess.
Dumbasses.
Axiom is like, I want to build a mountain. I want to use a cone with a radius of 50 with a height of 25 that places stone blocks in a like almost Blender type of fashion. And so Axiom is like, it even has, do you want standard controls or Blender controls for Axiom? And it's just like,
Oh.
yeah, it's literally just like mixed Blender and Minecraft world editing.
Okay, maybe I should look into that.
It's fun.
I only
it's
play
fun.
Minecraft every 5 years, but I don't know.
There's a second bean. Tell that bean I said hello. General Techno says hello. Hey, Fem baby. Hi. Waste them. They're toast. They're Dunyan rings. I guess I'll pay attention to class. Yes. Yes, you will. Pay attention to class. Have a good walk, Lynn. I will. I'll be here when you finish, because it's going to be a long day today. Hi, Fishy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is so threatening. Ah, what the fuck? It's scissors? That's just fucked up. That's a messed up weapon. Space. Hi, Zooey. That's garden shears. A little off the top. Hunter, did I say hi to you? Did I miss that one? I feel like I did. Hi, honey. Did you get in the sauna yet, Space? Yes? Well, you get to. Where are we? We're at Head Pats. We've got no chows here. Honey, second hi. Hi,
Not
honey.
yet.
Ah. Ah. What are you crying about, Ronmu? No chows? That's okay. I like when the chows are busy. I like it when they're here with me, but, you know, I also like it when they got stuff to do. When they're out doing stuff. Whoa. Whoa. Almost fell backwards there. I was watching Karaoke and Shock Rail this morning. No chows, only DE. Only DE? Kuro is back from... Did you hear about their little, money venture that they were going on?
No idea.
So, Karaoke... Hi, Global. They were, in need of PC upgrades. Hi, Velmet. Oh, wait, no. Why am I fucking spaced out today? You already got a hi. Whatever, you get to. Turns out the whole of LA's adult film industry has moved out here where I live. So now I've gotten even more shoots to go. Hell yeah. Chowless, we are chowless. Karaoke needed money. They needed money for PC upgrades. And so they said they were going to take a small break from streaming, like 1 week, and do a lot of Uber Eats runs. No car.
Oh, that, yeah.
They were going to use an e-bike, and they were going to go out at like 10 p.m. so that there wasn't that many people on the road. And we were like, okay, how much are you going to get? And they're like, oh, I'm just going to get a, couple thousand in a week. And we're just like, I don't think that's how that works, Kuro. They did it for 3 days. It did not go as planned. And we're like, well, I mean, yeah. We're teasing him a little about it this morning. Of course it didn't. He seemed very ambitious and optimistic about it. And, I was hoping he got everything he wanted with it. But it was like... I mean, if this worked, you'd see everybody doing it, right? No, but did you ever hear about the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? Yes, Zuby. Yes, I did. It's funny you mentioned that, Valmea. Because I have to make stuff soon. Because people have started buying stuff on the throne. Oh, jeez. There were 2 things purchased yesterday. Both of which turbo-lude. Not the wholesome stuff like the 360 controller I wanted. Hi, Cairo. Uh-oh, Yuli.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna go look and see what's missing.
Yeah. Oh, no. We're at Cammy's? No, we're not.
I'm kidding. I didn't memorize everything that was on there.
Who's gonna be like, if you could tell what's gone. You forgot to wear green?
Well, there's
Finching
one
time?
thing missing that I kind of recall.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I can just look at the gifters tab.
Okay, one of them you're gonna see from me instead of anonymous, but that's because they tried to give something previously and it was out of stock, so they had like money and thing. I was like, pick one.
Yeah. Oh, well, now that's in my Amazon history.
You forgot to wear green. Pinching time. All right, Cairo, show up. Get here. Oh, Zuby wants to hear my thesis. That is a video, Zuby, that Global has shared with me. Global shared that with me, and probably the best thing he sent me. Usually he sends me videos of Supergirl wanting to eat pizza off, like, Brainiac's head or something, and it's like, what the fuck? Darth Plagueis the Wise was pretty funny, though. What are we at? Cammy stretch? Can't believe this dude thought I was gonna have green on. Hi, Micaiah. I sent that
Actually,
video to you, Micaiah, and I sent it to Den, my 2 Insect Glaive friends.
yeah, considering no nap, maybe I'll get in VR now and then work on my avatar after the walk.
Why are my legs
I'm
bending
gonna
that
miss.
much? Whatever.
What's kind of funny is that I'm gonna miss face tracking. I'm being spoiled by this already.
I'm
Alright,
sorry,
be
is
right
this a
back.
fucking cuboid drink? It's literally cubic. Huh. Hi, Trogdor. Hello, hello. It's the holiday? I'm pretty much in the same boat as Kuro. Need a lot of new PC parts. Ah, you just pour fucking gasoline on me? It sure fucking looks like gasoline. Hi, Ants. Mocktails, mixers, ice. Oh, goodness. No, no, stop using the flamethrowers on me. Please. Ah! We're doing squats. We're doing squats. Gas is brown. Isn't it? I guess it's clear, isn't it? Next level warm up. God, please, no. I can only handle, like, so much animation stuff just being used on me. Satine will get here and she'll just fucking shoot me for 2 hours straight, and I'll be like, please, please. Oh. Hi, Oku. Is that Bernie Sanders? Nah, it's like greenish. What am I thinking of with brown then? I don't know. Like a mirror color? 3, 4, 5. Ah. I saw that video, Micaiah, as I was setting up stream. And I really wanted to watch it. Hi, Yuki. But I was like, I'm gonna be late if I do. So I watched like 30 seconds of it. And I was like, man, I'll fucking see it later. But that guy, him and, oh, it's this other guy. It's this other guy that make videos of just like HUDless gameplay that's just like, God, this is so good. I need to go for ballsy parries more. So clearly you just had boost poured on you. So when are you starting day 600 shenanigans? It'll be at 12 my time, which will be 2 hours and 40 minutes from now. We will walk. There's a very strong possibility of us getting 2 really long videos in order, because the first video is 1 hour and 56 minutes. And so the second video could be something really long that goes over 3 hours. At which point, I'll stop. We'll kind of just hang out and chat for 20 minutes in a comfy area. And then I will take like a quick 10-minute break. Give you the juice transition. I love that picture so much. And then we'll start Spirit Tracks. The what transition? The Juice transition. Because Juice drew that. Fake wow, no nap. How many did we do? I want to say we did 4. Roses are red, violets are blue. Pornhub is down. Your Facebook will do? Huh?
Huh?
I still love Jack's reaction to the shirt. I do too. 1, 2, 3.
Shirt?
Noodles showed me a Pokemon theme shirt. And then I sent it to Jack because it's a lewd Pokemon shirt. It's someone's avatar in VR chat that they'd made a custom shirt for that says what does it say? It says something like I sucked a Pokemon trainer's dick in the back of a Pokemart or something. Which I just immediately sent to Jack, and I was like, Jack, do you want to see my Pokemon shirt? And he's like, yeah, I'd love to. Show me. No! When he saw it.
Rip.
I know that one by heart, by the way. How could you do that to my poor innocent Jack? Because Jack isn't actually innocent. He just likes to be seen as innocent. Hi, Vapor. Jack is Jack is innocent until you show him Raiden Shogun. Then he goes fucking feral. In the back of a Pokemon bathroom. It has a Pokeball for graphic design. One more. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How long we walking today? At most 2.5 hours. About that.
Between 5 to 12 miles.
No. We will cut it early if we have to. I don't want to be ending the walk at 2:30 p.m. and be like, all right, guys, let's go into Spirit Tracks. At 13 today? Hell no. I started at 21:01. So 24:01 is when we end. The plinking. Every time I come to these Wind Waker worlds, it makes me want to go back and play more Wind Waker. We did it on stream, but we did like the bare bones, literally just the story. I want to go back and get all the hearts. I love dumb funny shirts like that. I do too, Noodles, but like, I never get any. I literally just use old shirts, and like, my parents go on a vacation, they're like, yeah, so we were in Tahiti, so here's a souvenir for you. A Tahiti shirt, and I'm like, cool, I'm gonna use this for the next 10 years. My favorite shirt that I ever had, it was a Banjo-Kazooie shirt. But Banjo and Kazooie had realistic, like, heads and fur in them. Hi, Smug! So it's just Banjo with an unsettlingly, like, real bear-looking head. And it's just a dumb bird sticking out of his backpack. My fave tank top says, stay salty. Gonna watch you and play Wind Waker sliding puzzles for 5 hours. Wind Waker is the easiest heart collecting. Halfway done. Halfway through plinking. Cairo and I were losing our mind with Tales of Vesperia yesterday. Hi, Zoe! And it turned out... Oh, hi, Bacon! It turned out the problem was just Cairo's internet. Oh god, here he goes. Wow, what did I walk in on? We're planking. Can I print Euland on Dakimakura sheets? Absolutely. I always preferred ukulele and slide. Whistly personality. Personally? What's up, Bacon? LOL. I need to finish playing before I go into this. I'm like having trouble focusing on it. The remote play was not perfect, but it ended up being alright. I can actually hear your voice, Cairo. 30 more seconds. Oh god, 20 seconds. 15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Technically, I needed one more. Okay. Do you do side planks? I do not.
Look how relaxed he is.
Look at how relaxed he is. I think I've tried side planks before. Another thing I've been told to try, Bacon, is like leg lift planks, where you lift one leg up for like a minute at a time. That shit's hard. I struggle keeping my balance with side planks. Yeah, alright, let's get walking. Leg lifts. So like you'll be planking, right? And then you just pull up one of your legs like this so that you're only on your left leg. And then you do that for a minute and then you like pull back this leg so you're only on your right leg. That's just a handstand. No, no, no. It's not legless. Now I need to change. And change my tracker. So you guys wait there for a moment. You cannot see me behind this tree. I get plenty of that from the scenes I do. Yeah, Val? So you use your PP. They're not legless! No one said legless except you guys. I swear you said legless. Leg lift. L-I-F-T. Where am I in my room? That cherry or strawberry flavored? Huh? Oh, the lollipop. It looks like cherry. Strawberry would be like a lighter red, right?
Yeah, I think typically strawberry flavored stuff is more pinkish, and a deeper red is more cherry.
Hmm. I restarted my computer this morning. But even that's not enough to make XS Overlay run without issues, because it just crashed.
Rip.
Oh my goodness. I don't know what it is with this thing lately. It's just less stable than usual.
It seemed like it was running stable for a time.
It was. And now it just fucking hasn't been. Alright. That window. This one. Oh, not that window. This window. Cherry flavored candy is better than actual cherry? Well, I can tell you I'd like cherry flavored stuff better than actual cherry. But, you know.
Yeah.
My sense of taste. Haha, not the good.
It's like,
Alright.
Name me a single fruit flavor that tastes like the actual fruit.
Mm-hmm. I need this. Like mind blanking on what the next button to press was. We're walking through Star Wars. We're walking through Balmora. Candied bacon?
Oh.
I don't know that I've ever had
Right.
candied bacon.
I'm sure it exists somewhere.
I can't keep my balance with leg lifts. I swear you said legless planks. Is that a cherry or strawberry flavored? Yeah, you've got good balance too. Hi, North Prince! Chat, do this. Let me have it. Sounds about right for XS. Cherry flavored candy is better than actual cherry. Cheese flavored lollipops. Hi, Violet. Is bacon candy edible? Oh, I'm sure it is. Is this loud? This seems loud. I need to adjust it with fucking my mouse for fine tuning. I probably adjusted it for the first little bit of the song, and then it just got louder and louder.
He's very bouncy, doing a walking motion. Everything about it.
Mm-hmm. What the hell?
It's like, I'm pretty sure the Fizzbones were designed to be just standing still.
Mm-hmm. You're already walking 30 minutes early? It's not even 30 minutes in! Hi, Jack. We were talking about you earlier. We were talking about the Pokemart shirt Noodle found that I sent you. And just how funny your reaction was to it. Again, it's so funny, Jack. Hi, Jack again, Hunt. Didn't notice how many fucking spikes her maid bonnet has. Also, that looks great. I imagine that's not the original outfit, Lamau. Hi, Kyle. Wouldn't that be bacon flavor covered in honey? Flowers. Thanks to Matthews. Wait, why? Hi, Jack again, Hunt. Unfortunately, again. Morning, that shirt is cursed. That shirt is amazing, Jack. Also, Jack. Hey, you're going on about Jack. Hi, Kyle. Winter. Why does she have just so many spikes? My work has no toilet paper? Blah. Tell you, those folds on the métier are called pleats. I'm not talking about the pleats. I'm talking about the literal axe spikes. Under the pleats, they have 4 just little blades standing out. Which I guess are for headbutting people, but... the fuck? Yeah. Sorry, get real close up to the camera with your forehead. So that Violet can see them. Hells yeah? Look at those things, Violet! Those are called pleats. Are the spikes supposed to be like shark teeth? I think they're just weapon. I mean, I'm sure she has a very shark teeth theme, but a lot of the spikes, I don't necessarily get as a theme of shark teeth, I just get going to fucking hurt you. This I see the shark theme in. That is definitely like shark jaw. But like the spikes on the bonnet, the neck, the wrists. Hells yeah, approved. And shark teeth, hell yeah, shark, nom nom shark. I don't necessarily see the clothing spikes as shark stuff, but... Zenworld redeemed accessory. Which one do you want? Bunny? Hell yeah. And the bunny actually works in this one. It's actually got Flopsy stuff.
Gonna be a lot of floppiness.
Yeah. I need to actually tighten it up a little. I think they're too floppy. They're too, like, liquidy. They need more firmness to them. The sway has returned. Hi, Joe! Oh boy, walk of time. Oh god, Sentinel. When caller? The next time I sit with Oku. Here's the problem. I can't do shit on my own. But anytime I sit with Oku, I feel really bad when I'm like, hey, just do Avatar stuff with me. What ends up happening is we watch something like Uma, or play Monhunt together. Oh, my VR chat bunny suit isn't stream safe, but neither am I. I have an outfit favorited on Booth. And it is a reverse bunny outfit that I want eventually, but I haven't gotten it yet. I wish I'm in Vegas again. They have this place that is all you can eat snow crabs, lobsters for less than $30. Oh hell yeah. Neither am I. Yo, what, Jack, count me in. Is the color gonna be fixed or toggle? It's going to be a toggle. So it'll be just like the accessory. And it'll come with the leash that we put under the camera. Yeah, Hunt. I hate. Do you share? Oh, fuck yeah, bud. Do you like raw fish, Elin? Here's the thing, Jack. I had a bad experience with fish early on. When I was like 5 or 6 years old, so I thought I hated fish. And then I've recently been trying fish again and it's been okay. But I've never had raw fish. Rope Bunny Lind is real. What about everyone? I like smoked salmon. Dumpy. Oh, brother, he's talking about his eating habits again. Listen. What did she do to you when you were 6? I just had some fish that was, like, not deboned well. So it had a bunch of, like, little bone fragments in it. I don't remember what type of fish it was. But people were like, oh yeah, this type of fish is kind of famous for that. it's hard to get all the little bones out. You just have to deal with it. And so, swordfish, it was
I would
not
have to
swordfish.
guess catfish.
Not catfish. It would have been something like common, not salmon, but I don't know. You deboned her and bored her? What are you talking about, Cairo, huh? No, don't debone fish. He's white? Alright, flounder? Maybe? I don't know.
I think they're thinking you ate space fish.
What did Fishy ever do to you? Fishy would let me eat her. If I asked nicely enough, she would. What did Fishy ever do to you? No, don't debone fish. No, I just had fish that had a lot of little bone shard fragments in it. And I was like, this shit is awful. I don't want to eat this again. And so I went years just thinking I hated fish. And then in the past year or so, I've been like, I thought about it and I was like, I didn't like the bones in it, but that has nothing to do with the flavor. And it was probably just, poorly prepared that one time when my parents were like, literally my age now, 34. And so, yeah, I'll try it again. And I've had grouper a few times, and it was pretty good. Healing your bunny, can I eat you? I don't mind if it's you, Jack. LOL. Space, will you please make me a pizza
no,
first?
he's already hot.
You want Space Fish to make you a pizza? Also, why no hi for Dingo? Because I was very distracted by things. Hi, Dingo. Bored by fish. I was watching somebody play, They're playing Farming Simulator this morning, Dingo. That made me think of you. But it was media. Bottom feeders, Bleg. Yeah, we gotta try fish pizza first. Yes, heck yeah. Her pizza sounds perfectly fine. Her pizza sounds like the fucking Stargazer tuna pie. With just a fish head sticking out of it. I get the least amount of hello, Zealand. Good night, Sentinel. Farming Sim, you say? Technically, you show up more than people that get even less hellos. So, like, people that rarely show up would get fewer hellos, Dingo. Like, Willie? I very rarely see Willie. Ciseldon? Ciseldon will show up a bit here and there. Den doesn't get many hellos because she's on a bad daylight savings. In a month, we're going to see her a lot more. Farming Sim, you said. Can I eat Senral? Oh, maybe. Maybe. Fishy's pizza sound like, I will trust my friend and try it once. I'm always working. Yeah. Yeah. Let's not get technical here. I just want some unfair compensation. But what is the best kind of correct, Dingo? You have to technically be correct. And technically, you're wrong. Senral, get in my belly. Yeah, the 2-hour difference is pretty bad. I imagine Senral would have poison glands. Senral, do you have poison glands?
I don't know. Maybe a poison sac.
Does your OC have any kind of natural defense?
They're not saying, I don't know, like, they don't actually know. They're saying, I don't know, like, I don't know, you find out.
Natural defense?
Oh.
Let's see, about a 12-meter long sniper rifle. Railgun.
Hold on. 12 meter long? Hang
Sure,
on.
why not?
Hang on.
No, Jack, you get in my belly.
Kyle's very meaty too. Get in my belly, Kyle. Okay. Jack, did something happen? Have we gone through an awakening of some sorts? What is happening? Dude shows up and tries to
Jack
eat
woke
half
up
my
today
chat.
and Jack woke up today and chose war.
Tentacles, what? Tentacles. 12-meter sniper is diabolical. It makes me think of Trigun. With the... Oh god, what were they? They were like the 8 or 9... I forget what their title was. It was like the 8 or 9 Desperados. And one of them just would hang out 5 miles outside of town and just had this fucking gigantic sniper rifle. Oh, the 20-meter long railgun? Yeah! Jack's Food Awakening is No, 12-meter sniper will diabolical. Jack's Food Awakening. I want to see you use sniper rifle? Okay. I'll tell you right now, if there's any one gun type I'm least likely to use in gun game, it's sniper. I don't play any gun games because my aim is so bad, right? And like, snipers require the most aim. So that is by far the thing I'm least likely to play. Give me a spray and pray. Give me something either fully automatic, or heavy explosive, or like a literal flamethrower.
Your 4-barrel shotgun.
Exactly. You're a femboy, of course you have bad aim. What the heck does that even mean? Forgot even what happened in Trigun? I think Wolfwood killed him. I think the guy was aiming at Vash the whole time, and Wolfwood just drove around behind him and then just plugged him in the back of the head. Wouldn't you have P-Chan? What is P-Chan? Anime Trigun. Kane the Longshot. Remember the Gung-Ho Guns, that's what they were. He's a mute, talented sniper who wields a bolt-action sniper rifle with a very long barrel, allowing him to fire from great distances. Wait, 4-barrel.
P-Chan is a pink P90 from the Gun Gale Online anime.
Huh.
Spin off from Sword Art Online.
Never watched any Sword Art Online except for the first season. Thought it was bad. Give me the auto-lock machine gun from Titanfall. I was just gonna say something. Yeah, the closest thing to a shooter I play is Warframe. And you will almost never find me using sniper rifles or anything that just requires headshots. I fucking hate aiming in games. With more like 4 barrels connected to each other. I just remember the scene with Kane where he's like slowly walking through the desert and he just has this rod full of like the metal spikes hanging off of it. And then he just slaps it on the ground and it's just so big that it just like slowly, the thing's bending the whole time. It just slowly falls forward and then just slaps into place. And all the spikes stick out and they're little like supports for the gun holding it off the ground and keeping it straight. And then he's just aiming behind it like it's a gun. You're like, that was a fucking gun? I thought that was just a pipe he was carrying. Alright, give me the ray gun from Black Ops. Yulin could somehow miss with Skippy from Cyberpunk. Alright, buddy. Alright. We're at 0.6 already? Oh my god. This world in Star Wars, I thought it was pretty, but for like 20 minutes. It became depressingly samey, and it's a 2-hour video. Oh, but I was gonna talk about Vesperia. So Cairo and I and Eris, we're gonna play Tales of Vesperia next week. It's going to be on Cairo's channel. It's gonna be a long JRPG, so kind of like his Metaphor playthrough, which he still needs to finish. And we were troubleshooting it yesterday. Hey now. Oh lord, rude. I'm just, I think you're the type, Cairo, that gets challenged. You get motivation from being called out. So if I say, oh, Cairo's working on Metaphor, it's a really long game though, so even though he hasn't finished, he's been doing really good. You're just gonna be like, ah, okay. But if I'm like, yeah, Cairo sucks, he can't even finish the game, he's gonna be like, listen here, motherfucker, and then he'll finish it. Me? Oh god, I'm so glad I'm not like that. I think I'd just cry if I get that kind of treatment. I am very much like, you give me praise, and I'm like, I want more of that. But so, I have it, and Cairo bought it because we want him to host it, right? And it has remote play, so even if you don't have the game, you don't need to download it to play it. You can just remote play in, and it basically functions as a controller. There's a tiny bit of delay, but like, remote play isn't that bad. It used to be really bad, and it's been tightened up over the past few years, and it works a lot better. Not perfect. It'd be better if we could just all have the game and play it together like that, but it's not the worst. But Cairo was like, what are you talking about? Remote play is dog water. It's never worked. Who the hell told you it works? I was like, I don't know. One of my friends was trying to get me to play a Tales game. And we're testing it with him. And I have like a red connection. Me playing Tales of Vesperia through him is like, the sound is choppy. I'm legit getting 1 frame per minute. It was awful. It was completely unplayable. And Eris is getting the same. And so we're like, all right, Elon, you try it. And they remote play through me, and it's fine. And we're like, Cairo, do a quick speed test. And we find out that Cairo has 11 upload. Not 10, but 11. So literally, the 3 of us in the call are just sitting there going, how the fuck do you stream? You just have 11 upload? What? And like, so 11 upload just does not work for remote play. Oof, the speeds I had at my last house. Yeah, they have much more download, but their upload is very, very low. And so we were kind of thinking about options like, hey, maybe we try Parsec instead. We've kind of resolved, at least for now, for, I host it, but then I can make player 1 the second controller, player 2 the first controller, and player 3 the third controller. So I won't even be the one playing, it'll be Cairo playing. And then it'll be a little pitching, like it's not going to be the greatest quality for his stream. But he will, he'll just stream it, and that's how we're thinking of it. At one point, we were considering, like, he plays the game remote play. I stream it on Discord. He streams the Discord stream to OBS, and is like, oh god, this is so jerry-rigged. This is so fucking jank. But, there wasn't gonna be too much difference between that and him just taking the remote play to OBS. We got it working. It's gonna be okay-ish. It's gonna be alright. And it's a JRPG, so we're not really expecting it to be, like, needing to be the cleanest thing ever. But Cairo, Cairo wants it to be as good as possible, which is good. But we were fucking troubleshooting for, like, 2 hours. We're skipping every cutscene, right? So it's literally the moment of, like, the main character's in, like, a courtyard leisurely talking to, his neighbors, and then suddenly the cutscene ends and he's in jail surrounded by 5 guards getting his shit kicked in. It's like, oh my god, skipping the cutscenes. We had to fight a mini-boss, and the mini-boss is the first fight where you can see if the other players can control their characters. And so, literally, we're like, can you control your character? And, like, Eris is just standing still. Nah, I can't do it. I can't move or anything. And then Cairo's like, oh, wait, is it me? No, it's not me. I can't move this way. Oh, wait, it is me. I'm just in 2D mode. Meanwhile, I'm playing the main character, just getting my absolute face destroyed by this mini boss. Like, hey guys, maybe you figure it out soon because I'm about to die. It was just figuring that part out was so fucking scuffed. But we got it. We will know what to do in a week. There was a very funny moment where what was that? Oh, fuck you. Damn it. There was a very funny moment where we get to a cutscene. And the main character's standing there. He just beat up this knight. And the Windows notification was me, by the way. Sorry. And a girl walks up behind him and tries to hit him with a vase. And he dodges. He's like, what the hell's wrong with you? And Kyra just goes, woman! At, this woman trying to hit him with a vase. Meanwhile, I have skipped the cutscene. And it kind of just looks like Cairo got to a cutscene, saw a woman, goes, woman, skips cutscene. It was so fucking funny. I wish one of us had been recording for that. Or we might just fucking replicate it because it was so fucking stupid. But, like, we were fucking dying laughing at just, woman, skips cutscene. I don't know if my laptop can run a VR set or not. So how's the Subnautica going, Ewan? Literally never. But you said we'd be doing next week? Last week? No, I said 2 weeks ago. Me? Yeah, that is Cairo. We just gotta raise the 3K for the next session. The amount of time it took to get Fish to scream at me properly during a game, so I would correct course. Slideshow. I don't know if my laptop can run a VR set or not. Oof, the speeds I had at my last house. Barely stream. Christ. Covering all things holy. How the fuck do you stream? Just did a speed test. I've got 288.8 up. MacGyvered as fuck. It's the best I got. I wish more people knew about MacGyver. I've never watched MacGyver, but, I know the reference, right? Oh. Star is fucking crumpled right now. Woman, more people than you think. What got now? I'm just gonna say something. Internet speeds. When I was in Texas, I think we had like 75 down, 50 up at first. I don't know what our speed was. When we went to the second house in Texas, we didn't have internet for a week. We had scheduled internet to be installed the day we moved in. And the technician didn't show up. And we called AT&T like, hey, what the fuck? And they're like, oh, yeah, he just didn't. Yeah, we'll get you a new appointment. How does 8 days from now sound? So literally the middle of summer, 8 days, no internet. Okay. This was like 2016. And so I just said, fuck it. Drive down to the GameStop. Buy Breath of the Wild. And then, played the shit out of that for 8 days. It ended up being perfect, right? Because Breath of the Wild is a game that you can absolutely just fucking lose yourself in. And I needed to with no internet. When the internet gets brought out, it was, we got gigabit fiber. So we went from like 75 or 150 to a literal 1 gigabyte. And when we did the speed test, I remember it saying like 650, which was a lot less than a gigabyte, but more than I'd ever had before. Lived with that for a year. Moved out to an apartment for 3 years. At the apartment, I had copper. I had what Cairo has now. 75 down, 10 up. That was pretty much more than I needed for anything. Gigabit's a good guy. Gigabit, the person, is a pretty good guy. Role plays a lot. I wish I saw him more doing less RP stuff, because I have trouble watching RP. I just want to talk to him while he plays games. But, I digress. Had the copper, while I was at my apartment. Moved out, came out here. My parents had, I think they had Spectrum. 250 down, something like 50 up. And then, because of pricing changes, Gateway was cheaper, or was Charter, which apparently is owned by the same people as Spectrum. Then a third company comes out called Gateway, and they offer $250 down, $50 up, and much cheaper. And we're like, hell yeah, let's go with this. And then at some point, they just upgraded to fiber and didn't tell us. So I did a speed test, and I was getting like 900 down, 900 up. And I called my dad. I was like, hey, Dad, did you upgrade the internet? And he's like, no. What speeds do you think we're getting? Well, we're paying for 250 up, 250 down. Well, we're getting 1 gigabyte up, 1 down. We're just like, holy. I don't know if that's like they just upgraded their system and that's what they offer now, or if it's an accident. We've checked. We're not paying for anything extra. We're just getting a fucking gigabit fiber line. So, yay. That's been nice. My old apartment had fiber. The way I was explained, was the internet comes from the internet factory with a fiber. Once it reaches the apartment complex, then it's put into the copper wires to go to the apartments. That sounds normal. Just keep quiet and don't say anything. When I was at the apartment complex, holy shit. So I'm at the apartment complex. This woman shows up and she's like, we're offering fiber. Do you want it? And I was like, fuck yeah, I do. And so she needed to like ask me a few questions and like call their system and be on hold for like 10 minutes. So I was like, yeah, just come in. And I'm talking to this woman. She ended up telling me about her pan marriage where she has like 2 husbands and a girlfriend. And they all play video games, and she doesn't play video games. She just likes cooking for all of them. Totally weird. But I'm getting fiber internet out of this, so sure. She schedules the appointment. She leaves. A week later, the technician comes out. He's like, yeah, so I'm scheduled for an installation here? And I'm like, yeah, I should be getting, like, gigabit internet. He's like, you can't get gigabit internet here. This is a hotel area. You're getting copper, dude. And I was like, you just had an agent out here telling me I could upgrade to fiber. He's like, no, you can't. You're on copper, dude. No. And I was like, okay, sorry you came out here, I guess. Bye. And he's like, yeah, sorry your internet's gonna stay dead. Bye. And it was like, what the fuck just happened? The miscommunication somewhere was like, what the hell? Probably a price cut on stuff, so that's the new price. An Asian? I heard that too. I love that video so much. The fucking, I won't sell my house to any Asians. Don't you know that what you're doing is illegal? Well, nobody's told me that it's illegal. Well, you can't. Why won't you sell to an Asian? Well, they just want to put the sign out. They'll buy it, you know, I'm all for that, but they just want to take a... Oh, agents! This says Asians! I love it so much. I should have known before the tech came out. Hi, Yasu. NA still in the Bronze Age. You can kind of look at that with any country, right? You can look at, like, this country's really bad with their internet. This country's really bad with their, I don't know, their transportation. This country's really bad with their, office tech. I mean, like, Japan is, like, a technology hub of the world, right? They're typically considered ahead of most people. And then their offices all have, like, fax printers, and you're like, what the hell? There's so many areas, everybody's gonna be lagging somewhere, right?
Their work culture, though.
Oh, God.
But again, that could be... I feel like that could be said about most developed countries at this point.
Isn't there a thing in Japan where it's like, hey, if it's broken, but you can fix it and use it? Which is why a lot of them are using, like, older stuff.
I feel like that's just a Facebook proverb of they saw one person say that and think it applies to the entire culture. When it's like, not really that common. know that's real. I'm skeptical, Violet. NA still in the Bronze Age, and USA is all the above. You can't say that, Error, because we're kicking ass in war technology. We we got some pretty swanky guns and missiles. Australia's still in the Stone Age. My understanding with Australia is that the government had a like multi-million project for getting internet across the country. And the company they hired or contracted to do this ended up embezzling like 55 million. So it was like, Australia was literally known for shit internet. And it was like, why? They literally should be doing good with this because their government is like actively working toward it. And it just ended up being like, the company they contracted was just stealing the money. And I think that was discovered...
nice things.
Yeah, I think that was discovered like 8 or 10 years ago. But still, it's held them back a long time. I think Australia has a lot better internet now. They've been fixing it. But like, you look back 10, 15 years ago, and it was like, Australians have the bad internet. Typical USA, you can't say that. Trump big on AI. Time to replace more jobs. Wasted money on side grades. I actually have an AI story. So, in Hong Kong, there was a finance worker who basically his company's job was to pay out loans to people. He had a board meeting with 8 of his colleagues, and they were discussing loans they wanted to approve and disapprove. And they decided, you know, they were going to not approve, you know, these loans. And then over the course of months of these meetings, $25 million worth of loans were going to be approved to this one company. And eventually the guy, after a few months of like, wow, we're giving this company a lot of money, he went to the higher ups and he's like, hey, why are we approving the loans for this company? And the CFO was like, I have no idea what you're fucking talking about, dude. I've never heard of this company. And he was like, what do you mean you've never heard of them? You literally just brought them to me in a meeting saying we should approve loans to them. And the CFO was like, literally? What the fuck are you talking about? And he's like, we just had a meeting about this 3 days ago. Let's go talk to IT and we will bring up the recording of the meeting to show you you're fucking high. And they bring up the recording. This one finance worker had been targeted by an AI group using deepfake that had deepfaked all other 8 people in the meeting. And it was so good that he didn't catch that they weren't real. They were just like literally disapproving the loans and approving the loans to their company that they wanted. So this guy, you know, they'd go through the meeting and be like, yep, so this much money to this company. Can you handle that, Sanders? And he'd be like, yep, sure, I got it. And then after months of this, he was just like, why does everybody else like this company so much? I just heard them talking up this one company, and then they declined it in the meeting. What's going on? And when he checked it, they found out a meeting with 9 people, 8 of them were deepfakes. Those 8 had all basically fallen victim to like identity theft stuff. They had gotten their internet, their identity phished and stuff, so that the people could make deepfakes of them. And then they went to the one guy that they hadn't gotten the identity of, and just literally built this fake reality around him in these meetings to approve $25 million in money and loans.
Internet theory.
That's fucking insane.
That is a next level of phishing for sure.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to the cyberpunk future. Wasted money on side rates. True. Don't forget sending innocent people to the lobby because of oil. Sharks biting undersea internet cables. Land sharks eating Australian workers laying cables. That is insane. Great, now I have to ask everyone if they are real. That's so fucking like... Huh? Social engineering taken to a crazy level? Anyone here AI? God, like... That literally is like a fucking movie plot. Literally, you could just have a 2-hour movie of this guy just dealing with this situation of AI colleagues and like kind of gaslighting himself, being like, why are they disagreeing with themselves over this? And then just finding out how wrong
Neo.
everything's going. I'm a real person. That's exactly what a deepfake AI would
That's what
say.
That's what they would say.
Are you sure it was a great deepfake versus him just being old and dumb?
I'm literally quoting that old video. Is like, please tell me you're a real person, or please tell me you're not an AI. And she's just like, I am a real person.
Good. I have
Nobody
one
is.
person I can trust.
It's like seeing this is not a phishing email on the top of an email. Yeah, totally.
I don't know, Dingo.
What's kind of fucky though
Mm-hmm.
is that some email services are actually serious about adding that to it.
Oh, God. I am unsure,
font.
Dingo, if they were just old. What I do know is, in 9 people, they were the one that didn't get their identity stolen. And all 8 others, including the CFO, had their identity stolen. So to some degree, he'd been doing a better job than the others.
Yeah, I'm wondering that too, Dingo. 'Cause I feel like some people are more people are susceptible to that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. I fell prey to a scam email once. And I told this story recently, but it was, I was playing Wrath of the Lich King. Got the email that I was invited to the Cataclysm beta test. Oh boy! Clicked it, brought up a white screen. And I immediately knew, oh shit, I have been fucking, this is phishing shit. And I reset everything. Downloaded AVG and I think Malwarebytes. And started running those on my computer. So I never, never lost anything. Euland, I have a question for you. Okay. Maybe the others just use a bank that had their data leaked? Maybe. I mean, was it a hyper-targeted operation? Or just they noticed they have the info of 7 people from the same company and decided to try it? I would think it's a hyper-target. We don't know anything about the people that got away. Like, they just got away with it. The money is gone. We don't know anything about them other than there was these deepfake videos where the shit's gone. Well, I mean, just these deepfake videos of the AI generated versions of the board members. I had trouble thinking that phrase through.
What's our distance?
We are at 1.7.
Mm-hmm.
I think I mentioned this before, but I saw a guy that walked through Red Dead on a treadmill. He had an app in his phone that calculated steps. And he got that to his computer and then had that go into OBS. I want to set something like that up, but man, I don't want to have my phone on me. That doesn't sound pleasant. The closest I've gotten
Either
to
that
being
or
scammed was
have a wearable.
was when I got a weird pop-up when my internet provider's branding and everything said I could enter a raffle. Me, the dum-dum, put my email in, then started asking all my other info, and I was like, okay, yeah, I fucked up. Oh, no. It's good that you stopped before you were putting, the real bad stuff in. Email's annoying, but...
Yeah, at least spam filters are a thing.
Mm-hmm. I need a drink.
I do too.
Actually, hang on. Okay. That Jack sub earlier was through Matthews. I was like, shit, have I supposed to have had Incline this whole time? Walking Sen? I think Sen is doing the walking in place deal.
I am. It's a whole different muscle group, so I'm
It-
feeling it more in my glutes than anything.
It really is. I was like, I can walk in place. I walk on the treadmill, and that's got to be harder. And then you're like, oh, this is just different muscles. Hi, Dore.
Yeah, it's more like light raises that I'm doing.
I know Masunya. Good morning, Yulin Chatnya. The only reason I even put in my email in was because it wasn't a normal window. It was a funky one. I had proper protection on my computer.
Well, my wearable does think it is. I am walking though.
You are like leg raises, Sen. Once I got cookie and spam blockers, hot milfs near me disappeared, Sag. Some companies test people by sending bait emails to see who is gullible, I guess. Like they hire contractors to test to see who opens suspicious stuff. Yeah.
I think that is a thing. It is definitely a thing when it comes to like robocallers.
I know Pirate Software
Even
has a
just-
story where when he was working at Blizzard, one of his managers was like, "You need to test all the employees and how likely they are to get scammed." And he tested them, and all the new ones that had recently gone through training were passing, and all the veterans that had been at the company for like 5 years were failing. And at first, his manager was like, "Fire them, just fire them all." And he's like, "That's stupid. You're firing all the veterans that are like carrying this company. Just invest in training them and like regular upkeep in their training." And it's one of those feel-good stories that Pirate Software tells where he's like, "I knew better than my boss. My boss was being dumb, but I was so smart and had the right answer, and that solved all the problems."
I feel like there's an underlying reason also to fire the seniors is just so they could. I'm a little cynical. It's just like hire some fresh people, pay them less, and just rotate them.
Well, yes, but in Pirate Software's case, we've discovered he likes to look like the hero. We've discovered he likes to look good. And so now we look at a lot of these stories from him, and it's like, oh, how truthful was this? How real was this? Hi, Devil Gated. Friend of mine does his job. Yep, exactly. Teach them basic infosec.
I was about to say, I hope that's White Hat that your friend's doing.
And that's the story of how I started getting penis pill ads in my email. Oh no. All of the spam stuff I get gets filtered by my emails. My email, I never get spam. My paper mail, I get car insurance and home insurance. A lot. And it's like, I don't even need to read this. I can literally just look at the letter and tear it up. Alright. One of you fucking did a thing earlier. Let's go fucking see it.
Uh-oh.
I have to be a little sneaky with it. I can't open it on a certain tab of Firefox. Because it'd be really bad if fucking Throne opened up on stream.
Oh, no. Okay, I need to see this now.
No, we're not. We're being careful. It's on the right.
Oh, wait, I know what you're talking about.
Orders. Wait, hang on. Hang on.
Cable.
I got a Throne message earlier. Maybe it was just like, this has been sent out. And not actually a new thing. Because nothing has changed on it. Weird. Okay. Sure. Hi, Oni. One of the companies they tested gave pay bonus if they passed the test without having to be briefed that they were being tested or anything. Wait, I did this in the reverse order. That there. That Animal Well clip is so cringe now that I know that he does what he does. Oh yeah? I don't get to fill in my email, but my spam? I still have 200 packages I never ordered, waiting for me to put in my credit card info to make sure it's me. Oh god. Oh goodness, lol. Oni peeking. On my way to head Pat Elon. Hell yeah. What are we at? 2 miles? This feels way later in the video. This is like, wait, this isn't even halfway? Oh. Only we ever got to pay bonuses for being mystery shopped back when I worked retail. When my company, we had awesome bonuses at first. So at first we had like monthly bonuses up to like $500. Based on, you know, meeting mileage goals. And the problem with this was, you know, the mileage goals were like, hey, if you get out, I think it was like 30 miles in a month, which was a shit ton. The goal was like 5 miles a week. And so to get 7.5 miles out in a week was like, you did really good. You get an extra 500. Well, what would happen is, we found out that ground projects were a lot faster than aerial projects. In a ground project, you would have a manhole, and then like 2,000 feet of cable, and then a manhole. That's like 3 features. Manhole, cable, manhole. Whereas if you had an aerial project, that same distance would be power pole, 200 feet. Power pole, 200 feet. Power pole, until you got that same distance, right? You'd have a power pole every 100 to 300 feet. And so you'd have way more features to do. And so after like a couple months of, you know, people being like, hey, ground's way better. Don't give me aerial projects. They changed the bonuses to be paid by feature count. But like at the same time, they also just reduced the amount of bonuses you would get. They were kind of just like weaning us off bonuses, which sucked. And by the, I was there for 4 years. By the 3rd year, there was like no monthly bonus. It was a yearly bonus. And it wasn't per person, it was for the whole team. It was like, as a team, we're looking to get 112,000 miles out. If we get that out, we get a, it's like a 2,000 bonus. Which was nice, but, you know, way less than the 500 monthly that some people were able to get. And, you know, stuff like that's just slowed down. I remember the 2nd year, when, or no, it was the 1st year. When we had New Year's, they bought everyone in the office a fucking crazy decadent cupcake. Imagine a cupcake that costs like $16. Like just the size of a large muffin, but it's cupcake. It's just fucking nice as shit. Oh, it was so good. Best cupcake I've ever had. Yeah, that happened once. Didn't do that again. Oh, Yulin, can I send you elephant feces? No! Literally no, that sounds awful. Makes sense, oh ugh. This specific area looks like the Borderlands 2 menu screen. This planet is called Balmora. They used to be like a weapons manufacturer of the Republic. And, at the start of the war, the Empire kind of blitzed them and took over the planet. And so now it's like Empire controlled. But there's a strong Republic resistance. Wiggle woggle. Why? Because I don't want elephant
right,
poop.
Star Wars.
Yeah. Tell us more about your old work
It's,
as elephant dung, Ewan.
It felt relevant because the group I hang out with nightly has been watching Clone Wars for the past, I'd say, week and a half.
My UGG statement was in response to them ending bonuses. Yeah. Our company very much doing the same kind of thing. Just get my own truck after 25 years. They've already ended that program. And they've ended it as you're getting close to the 25 years, right? That shit is so annoying. Yep, 19 years. They didn't even do like a, hey, if you're over 15, we'll still do it, but it cuts off there. That shit sucks. You're not like a long distance trucker, are you? Supposed to pay the equivalent as a bonus. They don't like put my name on a vehicle that is mine at the company. I had a friend that was a cross country trucker. Less than truckload trucker, I haul doubles. What does it mean to haul doubles? So like less than an 18-wheeler, right? Eland, who doesn't want elephant feces? Most people, Yuki. Where is this coming from? Why didn't I send you something nice instead? So you're admitting that elephant feces isn't nice. 2 small trailers and a small train? Okay. I thought doubles were one there and one back. Well, so I'm just like, I've never heard doubles, so... Me wrong? My friend, we raided back in Cataclysm. And actually, when this game came out, when Star Wars The Old Republic came out, a lot of us were tired of WoW. Sorry, I'm too used to the lingo. No, it's all good, all good. If anything, it creates a talking point of, hey, please explain this to me. We were tired of WoW. We knew Star Wars was coming out. A lot of us were Star Wars fans, so we were like, we're going to raid in Star Wars now. And, there were like 2 people in the group who didn't want to switch from WoW to Star Wars. And so, we kind of just said bye to them. But one of them was our Disc Priest. Hi, Zobra. And so, our Disc Priest, she, when we stopped raiding in WoW, she basically said, well, the one thing that, like, really tied me down to a location is now gone. So, her and her husband was in the guild, but he didn't raid with us. They just sold everything. They closed the, lease on their apartment, sold all their shit, and they bought an 18-wheeler from a company. Now, they didn't, buy the truck outright. They basically took out a loan for it because, and Nomasu can probably explain this better than I can, the trucking business is a little predatory, and they get you trapped with a fat loan to one of their trucks that you can't really get out of. Oh, very? Yes. The 2 of them bought a truck together, and then she would drive it 8 hours a day, and then he would drive it 8 hours a day. And then they would be at a hotel together for 8 hours a day. And that's when they would, like, be up and spend their time together. But when he was driving, she would sleep. When she was driving, he would sleep. And, because they were paying one truck between the 2 of them, and doing, like, so much trucking, on just one truck, they were making a decent amount of money. But, like, even for them, oh man, when you guys learn about, like, truck stops and that shit, it's fucking gnarly. Interesting, we never really stopped when I was driving team. Well, I think aren't there laws that, like, you can't drive more than certain hours? I thought for them it was like each person could only drive 40 hours a week or 50 hours a week or something. Like, they weren't allowed to go over that. 11 hours drive per day in continental US? But, like, they can't drive 7 days a week, right? I know they had to stop at hotels sometimes. I don't know if they were doing that per day. It's been, like, 15 years. girl, God. I think about her, she did a little bit of everything. She had worked some time as a nurse. She had participated in the Olympics for Brazil for the volleyball team. She didn't get accepted to US, and so she went for Brazil. She became a trucker. She's just like fucking worldly and had done a lot. My stepdad used to do teams with his dad and brother. And an 8-day period can't exceed 70 hours driving. So you have to space it out? Okay. Yeah, I remember them trying to, like, be at hotels as little as possible. They were definitely, like, trading off. She would drive, he would sleep, he would drive, she would sleep. Stuff like that. But then, yeah, so the trucking business overall, super predatory. You basically have to take out a $100,000 loan because these trucks are crazy expensive. And you have to pay that off. Like, you have to take out a loan to work for a trucking company, which is insane. And then, like, all the truck stops, because there's all these places that specifically accommodate truckers that, like, truckers can only use these things. They have crazy high rates. So, like, there's gas stations specifically for 18-wheelers, right? All the food there is gargantuan, price gouged, and expensive. Like, it's actually highway robbery.
It also sounds like indentured servitude if
Literally.
they got you locked in with the debt.
Literally. It is. You watch a few videos on this or read about it and you're like, oh my god, slavery is still thriving.
Legally.
Yep. Where are we in the video? I think we're at like the middle of the zone. Well said, it's a very intentionally designed economic trap. There are a few businesses in the US that are as predatory as that. Because that upfront loan is insane. Like, if you're a trucker for 5 years and you just decide, you know what? I actually don't want to do this. I don't know what your options are for getting out. I don't know, like, if you just have to declare bankruptcy and start over and lose everything, but you can get out, or, like, you can sell the loan to someone else so they have a smaller loan because yours is partially paid off. I don't know if they let you walk away, but, you know, you still have to pay off that loan. It's fucking insane. I'm lucky that I drive for a major carrier and I don't have to own the truck or equipment. You'll still have 401k and stock options and pension. Okay, that's good. Bennis? What is Bennis?
Benefits.
Oh, benefits. Gotcha. Bennies.
Is it bad that I thought that they were making a Venus joke?
No.
Huh?
Venus, it's penis but with a B.
Hi, Maru.
Eh,
Venus
Never
jokes.
mind.
Maru was fucking teasing me yesterday. A rump. Hi, Dino Zombies. Happy Monday. Didn't know about those? Today I learned Venus and vagina. Okay. Maru, I've been watching you play Wilds, and it makes me want to play Wilds. But I've been, like, trying to focus on, like, walking video creation and avatar stuff. Mostly Minecraft stuff. And I'm like, oh, fuck. I gotta focus. I will be playing Wild again once I get a fucking video out. But, like, I haven't played in, like, 3 days. And I'm like, oh. Day 600.
It does seem like Wilds is starting to taper off with a lot of people.
A little bit.
2 weeks in.
How Ewan watches
Or
me
has
play.
been.
Literally, Mark.
Or Repo's the new distraction.
Repo has definitely pulled a few people from it. Day 600, Yulin plays wild instead of Spirit Tracks. No. No. Ah. We will be playing Spirit Tracks. Ah. I got it all set up and everything yesterday.
Mic check.
I literally had to play today. Yep, today. I literally lost my save file. It like because I never saved the game, it didn't have like an autosave feature. So like when we played last time, I couldn't back out of the flute section. They were just like, play the flute thing. Just play the fucking flute thing. And I was like, I can't. And I couldn't back out, so I had to just close it. Which meant, because I never saved, I literally had to create a new profile. And so I had to create a new one. Go through the first 3 hours of the game. It was a nice little refresher for me, I will say that. And I got to the part, we had a microphone button. I had set it to B. So I get to the microphone part, and it's like, play this flute thing. Doo, doo, doo. And it's just doo, doo, doo. Oh, thank God.
Hey, we could actually.
Oh, you
could
were
actually
about to
finish the
start
game.
doing smoke on the water.
No. Whoa, Yulin keeps his promise. Don't sound
But-
that surprised by it, Yuki. Ah.
But we don't get to see Yulin die in tutorial land again.
Oh, God.
To bees.
So apparently I just wasn't reading when that kid was talking to me. Apparently it's just go jump in the water and the bees will stop chasing you. Which is like, oh, okay, easy fix.
In a lot of Zelda games, throwing in the water will damage you. Which
Yeah, so,
seems
like-
just as bad.
I would have thought you go into a house. But when the bees were chasing me, I remember struggling with that, and I don't know if that was me panicking trying to click on the houses, or like you can't when the bees are chasing you. But when talking to him yesterday, he was like, yeah, jump in the water. And so it's just like, oh, okay, jump in the water. The bees got me once, but then like I didn't take any damage from the water. Cairo, where? Hi, North Prince, hug. So yeah, Spirit Tracks today. I don't think we'll finish it. If we don't,
It's lengthy.
I will probably make Monday's Spirit Tracks day. I don't like having a lot of busy days in a row. Well, okay, no. I'll have to go around Tales of Vesperia, actually. And if we do Tales on Mondays, then I won't be doing it Mondays. I don't want to do it Tuesday or Wednesday, though. Well, I can't do it Wednesday. I don't want to do it Tuesday. Thursday is an option. Friday and Saturday are options, but I don't want them to be. No, Friday's not an option. Saturday is an option, but I don't like Saturday. Sunday's an option. You know, I checked, basically my only option in my apartment complex at my upload speed would be 30 more a month to Spectrum. For 10 more up, lol. Oh, God. Just for 10 more? Because you're stuck on copper. Copper is so shit. I remember there was a few people who, worked at Tech Systems who they used to work with copper lines. And, copper is being phased out, and so they had basically been picked up by the fiber companies that were ending all the copper businesses. Copper is like, it's just outright slower, and it degrades. With fiber optic
And it probably
lines,
costs more.
yeah, it costs a lot more. Well, I don't know if it costs more to make. I think it's actually cheaper to make, although that might be changing if copper prices surge. At the time I worked there, fiber was way more expensive to make, but it didn't have any degradation. Like, there's no damage from the light going through the lines. Whereas copper just, you send signals through the copper lines, and that shit, it will last 50 years. Spectrum. I think a huge part of Germany still has copper cables. I'd imagine most places, majority have copper. I live behind a hospital. Downside, there's a helicopter pad that gets regularly used. Upside, fiber. Yeah, hospitals are very commonly used hubs for fiber hubs. So with fiber lines, you can't just have a fiber line that goes hundreds and hundreds of miles. After like 3 miles, it needs a refresher. And so you'll have these hub stations which are typically like important buildings like hospitals. But in cross-country areas where, like, let's say there's nothing for 50 miles, you will need like just a straight up hub station. And so with those hub stations, it's literally like a brick shed that the fiber line goes into. It gets its signal boosted, and then it just goes out. The only purpose of it going in there is to refresh the signal. And so that if you ever, like, you're driving cross country and you see like a little just brick shed, I'm willing to bet that's a fiber line. Especially if you see little like 3-foot poles with orange caps. Orange cap means fiber line. Blue cap means water line. I think a black cap means a gas line. Those are to tell you what's in the ground here. Don't go digging around. We're at 2.8.
And yet it happens.
Oh, it commonly happens. I mean, a lot of people do it in like their front
sl-
yard, but
Oh, when I was living in Missouri, someone goofed, and so on one end of the state, something went down. I don't quite remember, and on the other end of the state, someone dug up the cable and took down internet for the entire state.
wow. Woohoo 2.8, you
Just-
got the seal on its end.
Great coincidence there, guys. Currently at 5,300 stabs, 5,400 now.
Yeah, it depends on, like... Well, it doesn't matter how clean the break was, because they're going to cut off the ends no matter what. When you have a break in a line, you have to splice them together, which, for splicing, you need extra slack. So every, like, 300 feet, they put in slack loops. Imagine a fiber cable that goes to a manhole, and then they will just, coil an extra 100 feet of it there in that manhole, and then they'll keep going. That way, if it snaps, 50 down the line, they have that 100 feet to pull from.
Talk about those on Twitch.
So where it snaps, let's say it ripped and it's a really bad rip, they cut both ends and then splice them back together. And you always get some quality loss when you splice back together. A lot of field engineers will tell you they splice things back perfectly, but I've had a technician tell me, any technician that tells you they can splice back together perfectly just thinks they're hot shit. No one has ever done it perfectly. I did so much walking yesterday. Hell yeah. I didn't do too much yesterday. The date, well, actually, what was it yesterday? Was it like 8 or 9? I don't remember now.
Was I there? Yeah, I was there. That was a long one.
Yeah, it
was a beach day.
Right. It was
Woke up late.
a long beach video into a long beach video, but not the two longest ones. I think we did Zandalar to Draenor beaches, which are both just under 2 hours. We could do it perfectly. Yeah, Maru? Okay. Just thinking of Maru yesterday. They're playing Hammer. They mostly play Gunlance, I think, but they're playing Hammer. And they had this outfit transmog on that is like long hair. And Hammer has this move where you just fucking like spin your hammer like this. And your character kind of just like headbangs with it. So they had this hammer spinning, and then their character's just headbanging with it, and I can't stop thinking about it with Maru. Huh? What do you mean, huh, North Prince? Are you confused about Maru and I doing it perfectly? Maybe we could show you.
Perfectly.
Punk emoji.
Omega. Whoa, Hammer. Hammer is one of those weapons that, like, I've never played. Like, I think I've tried it here and there for, like, one little hunt. But, like, I've never been like, I'm a Hammer player. pay-per-view. That's like my favorite weapon. Well, one of my favorites. On my way to bonk Yulin. No! Now, I feel like I would like Hammer, but I don't like the aesthetics of it. I don't like the big just fucking hammer. I don't know. I do like some of the transmogs for it. Like when they give you a hammer that looks like a giant axe. Oh, that shit is so good. But they always make the fucking axe hammer dog shit. So it's unusable until you have weapon transmog. I think there's one in this game that gives you, it looks like a just straight up axe. It looks really good. But it has like skills on it that's like crit draw. And you're like, why would you ever use this on a hammer? Who did this?
So hard to click on things when I'm moving like this.
Right? Dude, when I'm about to sneeze and I'm trying to click the mute button in OBS, I still need a senpai to teach me
remind
rhymes.
me. I do need to set up a key binding.
What stories do I have? What stories do I have for you guys? Let's go over a bad story. Texas.
Uh-oh.
Let's talk about Texas for a little bit. Texas has proposed a Senate bill, Bill 20, that targets obscene material in media. Specifically, this bill targets anime, video games, and AI media. And it's worded in a way of, you know, protect the children, blah, blah, blah. But it's worded in a way that's, like, disingenuous. They're basically saying, like, hey, if you see a kid get hurt at all, it's bad and should be banned. Which kind of takes away, like, you know, I guess, like, the realism of stories. But, like, it almost seems like it's targeting things like Kill la Kill and anime like that. Which is like, what? Why? Say bye-bye to IT. Let's talk about a bad story. Texas. That is all. There are plenty of cartoons that do that. Yep. And by the wording of this bill, they want to ban them. Yeah. Why? Why is it always Texas? I swear. I remember when I lived in Texas, they wanted to ban sodomy. They literally wanted to just ban gay sex. And it was like, what the fuck you? Can we ban Harry Potter then as well? Well, that's 2000s and earlier cartoons qualify. We cannot ban Harry Potter. I understand your distaste for the author. But, no, we are not banning Harry Potter. I dislike the author as well, Yuki. I also look at a lot of Harry Potter, I'm like, wow, that's some shit writing. I don't know, but, like, children get hurt in it? Well...
Yeah, we're not the target audience.
I think under this law, technically it could, but they're not going after that. Even though that would be consistent, yeah, no, they're gonna pick and choose. They're not gonna go after Harry Potter. They are specifically going after video games and anime, it seems. I learned about this on the on the Leopards Ate Your Face subreddit. Hi, Nick. You got a license for that sodomy? I learned about this on the Leopards Ate Your Face one, where this person was like, you know, I voted right in Texas. Don't ever let people tell you that you're bigoted and yada yada. And it's like, well, now your stuff is getting banned. Not the leopards. Cry. Hi. I kind of fucking love Leopards Ate Your Face. I'm a little sad with how many Leopards Ate Your Face posts I'm seeing, because there's a lot of political posts on it right now, but... Eland, I swear I didn't expect them to eat my face. God, time and time again. Content president. Yeah, basically. Just constantly stuff with it. I see a lot of people that are like, I voted for Trump, now my wife is getting deported. I gotta go, have a good rest of your walk. Bye, Kyle. That's the one I keep seeing. You're so far away, son. Hell yeah. That's the thing I keep seeing, Violet, is I voted for this. Now a family member of mine is getting deported, and it's like,
Yeah, no shit.
On one hand, no shit. On one hand, I do feel bad. On the other, it's like, I told you so, but it feels bad to I told you so, because nobody's winning in this situation, right? Hi, Green. Bye, Lego Kyle. I don't know. It's this one in particular with Texas was like, oh God, I've lived in that state. I know what they're dealing with. It's probably not going to pass. Probably not going to go anywhere. But like,
Yeah, I don't think I'll pass, but still, they keep trying to do this sort of thing.
Yeah. Well, shit, don't vote for the fucking felon next time, dipshit. I don't want to go too hard on them, North Prince. I'll be honest, I fucking agree. But I don't want to go too hard on it. I think a lot of it is... I don't think it's right and left. I think it's workers versus owners. And I think the class of people that owns all the shit, owns all the capital, owns all the money, I think they invest a lot of money in propaganda and media. There are people that didn't want it, and some didn't genuinely know better. Yeah. There's a lot of people who... You guys know. We're pretty left. We're pretty woke around here. There's so much media just trying to make us look as shit as possible to the other side. They're trying to make us look insane, deranged, ridiculous. They will cherry pick everything. And you know, when you look through it and when you do your research, you can see, oh, this is bad. This is like just stupid of them and this shouldn't work on people. But a lot of people just don't have the time to see through that. They don't have, you know, the knowledge to sift through all the bullshit. They don't have the time to sift through all the bullshit. They're taking it at face value, and that sucks. I think that goes on both sides. The poofling has gotten out of hand. I would say it is on both sides. I would say one side's a lot worse for it, Violet. I think one side is certainly more right than the other. But, woke, yeah. Wait, am I not those things? There's a divide, but there is a level of like, there's no compromise. We can only just convince the side on the important issues, which, if near impossible, with how much money is invested in propaganda and media, it's very easy to feel hopeless in this situation. I always go on your stream and say hi. I appreciate it. Yawn some more? Oh, I'm sure it'll happen more. I thought I'm deranged, but you told me I'm not. Thanks, I'm cured. Oh my god.
Get ready for a whole day of yawning. Since he's not taking a nap.
Yeah, Jack, there's no nap today. It's a long stream today. Once we finish our walk, we're gonna play Spirit Tracks. We're gonna have our
Hold on a
live 2D
minute.
model.
We're on day 606.
No nap Monday.
I need to check the data something.
Mm-hmm. No Minecraft today, then? No Minecraft today. 60 more days? Oh my god, Jack, you want to celebrate day 666? Or just be like Kirby,
That's what I'm looking. That's what I'm looking up right now, actually.
an inhale an energetic person.
Exactly 60 days from now.
What's crazy to me is when you start saying, like, we're getting close to 2 years. That's when I'm like, yeah, what do you mean? No, we're not. Surely no.
Oh, you missed it by 3 days. So, Doom the Dark Ages will come out on day 669, not 666. You just missed it.
Bye, Nick. Have a good one. Okay. Nealon, we're all Satanists, right? No. My kids did this. They stole all my hyper energy. I would think no one here is a Satanist. Although some of you might like the aesthetic of Satanism. You know, is a good number 728. I don't know. I feel like that's a lame date. Like, if you were born on 7/28, that's kind of embarrassing. You could have been born on 7/11. That's a fucking cool, easy to remember birthday. Nobody forgets the kid born on 7/11. 7/28? What? Oh my god, you, how dare you? I'm kidding, Jack. 7/28 is special because that's your birthday. And also, it was my birthday yesterday. I think I said happy birthday to you yesterday.
Happy birthday.
I've actually talked to a few. I have seen a few. I don't know if I've talked to them. I've talked to a pagan. I knew a pagan, but I don't know if I've known Satanists. I'm really into Satine. Could I just be
It's
a Satanista?
Satine, actually.
Oh my god.
I love that line.
I actually have a friend, Maru, named Satine. They go by Satin or Satine. When she shows up, she's one of those gun avatar dinguses that just shoots me the whole time. I love that they teach you to love yourself and to believe into yourself. And pierce the skies. As usual behavior. I don't do anything I preach. Oh my god, Yuki. What about 926? What do you think of that number? I don't have to worry about that number because it's so far away. But the actual number? It starts with 9. So I already like it. 9 is my favorite number. 926 though? Yeah, okay. Oh, that one? I remember seeing the beginning of that stream. It happens anytime she shows up. Anytime she shows up, she just busts out the guns and just starts shooting me.
Swap two numbers, remove the 2, you get this 69. That's a good number.
Hell yeah. Are we at the top area? I think
We're still here.
I think we're at the top area now. Yep. Certain someone next to you is 926. Oh.
He's doxing me.
You're doxing people in chat? What the fuck, Jack?
Not spatially, but temporally doxing me.
Oh. I'm honestly like really bad with birthdays. I remember mine, and I remember my parents. And the only reason I remember my parents is because they're so easy to remember. My parents' birthdays are 7/11 and literal fucking Christmas. So like, you can't forget them. What is Yulin's birthday? May 27th. 527. I used to be very secretive about it. I used to be like, I don't like celebrating my birthday. I don't like the attention. And I've come to realize, like, even though I don't really like celebrating my birthday, there are other people that do. There's other people that just like celebrating birthdays. It's really important to them. Celebrating their birthday means a lot. And if you don't do much for their birthday, they feel like you don't matter to them. And celebrating your birthday matters to them. Because they feel like I would want somebody to celebrate mine. So I am obligated to celebrate yours. And when you're like, no, I don't want you to, they struggle with that. And so, in an effort to be less of a Debbie Downer for other people, I'm less restrictive and like more open about my birthday. But like 10 years ago, you could have been like, I'll pay you $50 to tell me when your birthday is. And I would have been like, no, I'm not telling you. I'm supposed to be a 4th of July baby. It was too damn big. How's favorite holiday? Is it 4th? And he shed a tear for the near awesomeness. Oh,
It was
my
so
goodness.
close.
I like to celebrate birthdays because that day you came out crying and slimy and everything. Okay, that's a little weird, Jack. That's a kind of weird reason. I think that's going in the first half. Hi, Juice. We were talking about you earlier, Juice. 15 months. Oh my god. Huh. We were talking about you earlier. Because, we're gonna play Spirit Tracks later today. What the Sigma? Today we're gonna play Spirit Tracks. And so I was like, okay, here's the plan, guys. We walk. We hang around for 20 minutes, you know, just talking. Then I put up the Juice screen. And then we switched to Spirit Tracks, and people were like, the Juice screen? Huh? What the fuck is bro talking about? And I was like, the Juice screen, you know, the Juice screen. I love that art so much, Juice.
Oh, I mistimed it.
I did it fast.
Yeah, well, I forgot that stream delay was a thing too.
Hmm.
It's like, did you watch Daily Dose from a few days ago where this little girl was like, I'm gonna do the disappearing trick? And I think we both knew what was gonna happen.
Yep. Just runs right into the door frame.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching Big Deck 1 or 2 days ago. And he was like, I need a video to put on while I get food, guys. What's a video I should put on while I get food? Guys, I need a video. And I was like, have you watched the most recent unusual videos? He's like, I've seen some unusual videos, but like, what do you mean? And I was like, hi, Kodiak. And I was like, the channel, unusual videos. Do you know about the channel? And he's like, no, I've never heard about this channel. And I was like, oh my god. So I linked him to the channel, right?
There we go.
The plan was he puts the video on, and then he goes and gets food. Dude was fucking mesmerized. He was like, he literally could not look away from each video. And he's like, oh my god,
Yeah.
you're stupid. Oh my god, what is this person doing? You and these videos aren't relatable at all. And I'm like, who said anything about them being relatable? And he's like, I expected them to be relatable. I'm like, bro, they're unusual. What made you think are relatable at all?
Like 15 years ago, we called them field compilations.
Oh god, I used to love Fail Army. I used to watch every single Fail Army video. And then they redid their system. Hi, media. Good job today. They redid their system where instead of doing new videos, they were doing theme videos. So it'd be like 8 minutes of like surfing fails. And it was like, okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
There's 2 new surfing videos, and the rest is 9 minutes of videos that I've seen before. I feel like I'm just wasting my time on this channel now.
We ran out of content.
Yeah. Howdy,
By the
Walking
way,
Media.
when Tora was driving that boat the other day, what was she saying?
Grabbing the boat?
During VR Friday, she's like, "Are you good down there, Tora?" And she says something, some brain rot thing about being on a boat in that one underground map.
I don't think I was there for this. Oh no, I was. She said boat goes binted.
Right. I only learned about what the origin of that was like 2 days ago, or that was only 2 days ago. But it's like, I thought that was just some random thing, but apparently it's some VTuber thing that meme right now.
It does not have any meaning. It just sounds funny. I'm Motoshiro. It's boat goes binted. it's such a random, like, what the fuck did you just say? That's fun to say. It doesn't have any meaning. It doesn't mean I am driving the boat and doing this silly maneuver. It's literally just, boat goes binted. Haha, that was silly. Boat goes binted. And, like, if you don't get it, you're just sitting there going, I don't fucking get it. What the fuck? And if you just get it, you're like, oh, this is silly.
Yeah, it's also. I also didn't think much of it because that is something Tor would say.
Mm-hmm. Bogo's binted? We're not talking about Bogo's binted. We're talking about boat goes binted. Which I guess references Bogo's binted, but it's literally just brain rot. Bogo's binted. It's brain rot, he doesn't know. Hey, you got your photos printed. Bogo's binted. Minecraft cage sound. Can't even name one VTuber? Wait, you're talking about me? It came from Gigi. It came from Gigi and Calliope streaming together. Is that the same word from Monty Python? When he talks about the lady in the water? Bint might be? That's a fucking legendary scene. But no. I don't think that has any connection. Comfy? that was really funny with us all comfy up in the, up in the bed. I check her stream and she's just like trying to click the boat that is just fucking bouncing in the water. And we're like, oh boy, she's really having a time down there. And then I stop looking for a minute, and then I check back and she's gotten in the boat. And I see her on stream going, boat goes binted, boat goes binted. And then in the world, I hear
He's
like
fine.
From 100 feet below me, boat goes binted, boat goes binted. And it's like, god damn it. Oh my god.
Yeah, I went there yesterday with another group, and actually we were trying the boat, and it's a little funky. Like if you so much stand on it, it'll catapult you across the world.
I got to see Matoshiro this weekend on Saturday. You were there, Sen. Matoshiro came by.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, Yulin's here? You know what? I actually don't have time to hang out. I think it's time to go to bed. So, bye, everybody. See you later, and logged off. And I was like, ooh, he didn't stay at all. I love you, Mato. I was drunk. You actually didn't seem that drunk. You literally came by. You were a little stanced up. And you're like, hey, everybody. I'm drunk. So I'm going to bed. And I was like, aw, we'd love for you to stay. And you're like, nope. It is bedtime. Good night. And then he was gone. I'm so sorry. No, you have nothing to be sorry for. I was teasing you. Hi, Icy Fire. All right. See if there's any good holidays today.
Well, I could name one.
Oh? Yeah, I guess so. National Day. Act Happy Day. Wow, that's the most depressing holiday I've ever seen. Campfire Girls Day. Corned Beef and Cabbage Day. Doctor Patient Trust Day. Dribble to Work Day. National Welderly Day. St. Patrick's Day. And Submarine Day. I guess St. Patrick's Day? Canned beef and cabbage sounds fucking pretty low tier for a food holiday.
That is what's another thing people eat for St. Patrick's Day is cabbage and what'd you say?
I think it was corned beef.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
It is the St. Patrick's Day food.
Hi, Shirkon. Why are you rabbit? So do you remember the Moogle Redeem? Well, that has changed to the Accessory Redeem. And when you redeem it, you can choose the Moogle Pom Pom or the Rabbit Ears. Sentinel chose Rabbit Ears today. They do call the lady in the water a moist bint. I think the Bogo's binted is just a coincidence to sound like photos printed. It was 9:30 a.m. for you. Damn, stanced Motto. And I was up since 6 a.m. the day before. Jesus. I do be Lucky
I
Charms.
barely
though.
remember what happened there.
Mm-hmm. I drank
It was so
10 hours,
late.
30 minutes. Time to go buy a welder, I guess. I may actually do that in a couple hours. Here, Conwave. When I think of Stanced Up Maru, I had a friend doing a 24-hour stream. And she was in over her head. She had not made any plans. So 5 hours into her 24-hour stream, she's on VR chat. And she's literally just doing this. She's just like, I don't know what to do, guys. I didn't think this through. And she's like, just holding her arms out like this for some reason. She's like, guys, what do I do? We're only 5 hours in. What do I do? And I remember just coming in being like, why the fuck are you stanced up like the mom made pancakes guy? And she was like, huh? And her stance was exactly like the guy from the video where you see the guy, you know, kind of rubbing his hands together and he's like, ha ha ha, y'all already know. And then just this white guy shows up in boxer briefs behind him and just goes, Mom made pancakes. And they both start laughing. And it's so fucking funny. And now I just tease her about it. This is literally like a year ago. I still tease her about it with the Jewel stanced up like her mom just made pancakes. And she'll just immediately, Mom made pancakes. I think my chargers were dying too. Happy my black grandma got a white Irishman's disease day. What? LOL, Keck. Hi, Keo. God, I love Jewel so much. She's such a flighty and impulsive girl. And it always bites her in the ass. But she's such a good sport about it. She's such a like, oh, haha, this is funny. This will, you know, be a good story later. She doesn't let that shit drag her down at all. So it's like, you know, when somebody like, they have a lot of suffering and pain in their life, and it's all their fault, but they have everything to blame but themselves. Jewel knows full well it's her, but she does it for a good time. She's so sweet. Next time I see you, I'll try to stay more. Yay! Hi, how goes the walk? We're at 4.1 miles. It's pretty chill so far. It's, wait, hang on, wait. Shircon, that was your sub, right? That means incline. I'm too used to everything being a Matthew sub. The walk is going chill. We're at 4.1. We are probably going to have long videos today, Keo, but we're not going to be walking that long. We're gonna stop at a certain time and then transition to, oh, there's 100 minutes. And then we will transition to Spirit Tracks. We're doing a long stream today with Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. I meant to play Spirit Tracks for day 500. That didn't happen. Then I just skipped 550 because, well, it kind of did.
Kinda.
I played Spirit Tracks for 3 hours, and then my emulator didn't have it set up so that I could use the microphone blow feature, which Spirit Tracks is very dependent on. After
Whoa.
that, at 550, I couldn't do 550 because I was watching the dog, and I couldn't just take a day off. And then day 600, we pushed it back to 606. There's kind of just been a lot of stuff in the last few days. But yeah, today is a good day for Spirit Tracks. I don't know if I'll try to get 500 and 550 back. I don't know if I care that much. It's nice to do long streams. I don't want to fall in the trap that you see a lot of streamers fall into of like, they made this promise and then it was hard. and it just hangs over them for like months and like, oh, we'll do this eventually. I kind of just feel like, we miss those. 650 comes around, we'll play a game then. 700 comes around, we'll play a game then. Life is just easier when you break your promises. Oh god, that sounds horrible.
Just don't make any in the first place.
Dude, I've always been so hesitant to agree to stuff. So like, somebody would be like, can you help me? And I wouldn't say, yes, of course. My response was always, what do you need help with? And they'd be like, Jesus, Ewan. Like, can't you just help me? And I'm like, yeah, depending on what it is. I'm not gonna fucking agree to lending you $2,000, motherfucker. Tell me what it is before I agree to it. This sounds like a fucking scam. And like, my family...
It does, actually.
My family is so fucking guilty for this. I hate agreeing to plans. I like agreeing to plans when I know what the plans are. I am very difficult to do stuff with spontaneously. You could message me, hey, do you want to play Unrailed 2 today? And I'm like, why didn't we plan this? This is so sudden. I don't know if I can do this today. And I'll have like a completely free schedule and I'm just like, I'm almost like trying to get out of it. And it's so bad. But if you told me, hey, do you want to play Unrailed in 2 days on Wednesday? Do you want to play it? I'm like, fucking hell yeah, let's go. And then I set an alarm, and that's my comfort zone. I love agreeing to plans. I hate when people are like, do you want to help me with something? And I'm like, no, I don't. Tell me what it fucking is. I don't like internet technician plans.
Yeah, anymore, if I get a DM saying, hey, can you help me? It's usually followed by, hey, so I reported your Discord account. I need you to submit this information about your password to have it undone.
Mm-hmm.
Seen that before.
Unspecific activity with huge window. I was just about to ask, what specifically is internet technician plans? And then when you say that, I'm like, holy shit, I get that. I get that. I want what we're doing and a start time. If you give me that, I am perfectly happy and content.
Hey, it's funny. I just got a message saying, hey, this is your final warning to pay your $6.99 owed. or be summoned in court.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, it isn't. Fuck you.
I hate receiving the spontaneous game invite. I don't mind doing it myself. Oh no. I'm like that with getting people to watch stuff on stream. If you send me a video, I'm not watching it on stream. It just disrupts my rhythm too much. And then Koyo or Core or Cairo or Fosco's live and I'm like, watch this on stream! I'm so fucking hypocritical with it. Yu, can you help me with something? I wanted to give some music to a friend, but I need to know if it sounds good. Absolutely not, Violet. I'm not gonna know their taste as well as you are, so you're on their own for that one. Plans put me on high alert and ruin my day, making sure I'm on time. I don't miss a thing. But I guess especially bad if no specified time. I will definitely keep myself open, right? So if somebody says, hey, let's play Unrailed 2 at 4 p.m., then I'm not doing anything before 4 p.m. On that day, I would walk, I would nap, I would probably wake up at like 2 or 3. That gives me 1 or 2 hours of like, I'm open. And I might open something like World of Warcraft or Civ 7. But if somebody was like, hey, let's do this, I'm like, nope. I'm definitely committed to that thing. There are times where I feel like I don't have something to fill that time, but usually I'm pretty okay at like doing stuff to fill that time beforehand. But yes, I definitely like will not commit to anything. Hello, Mao. My god, Elon, I want to give you music, you dork. I know. That's why I hard declined. Am I trying to get better at filling the time and then just rotting while waiting? Wasted a lot of days waiting to play stuff. If I'm being super productive, then I will, like, work on walking videos while I'm waiting. So, like, if I have an hour open, I might jump on Minecraft or, you know, whatever game I'm working on and start, like, doing what needs to be done for the next walking video. And that feels really good for, like, not wasting an hour. Sometimes I will literally, like, okay, so it's something I did recently. I was waiting for somebody, and I felt like I needed to do something. Hi, Riddle. But I didn't want to do anything that was, like, too committal. So I started a new Civ 7 run. And I put 3 hours into Civ 7. And, like, Civ 7, it's fun to think about. But actually playing it is very much like, damn, I literally just threw 3 hours away on this. Yeland, I still remember that cursed music you showed me, 7 of 10. Which one? Oh, I don't know if I showed you the Sweet Caroline remix noodles. I know I showed you the bear skinhead. Did I show you Sweet Caroline noodles? Hi, Ewan, my soggy but still crispy curly fries. Yeah, the bear one. Lately, I've been choosing to work on a project or doing something that I can stop doing within like 10 minutes when someone is ready. And I think those are the best things. If it's something you can stop within 5 to 10 minutes, it's like, that's perfect for busy work. You have not?
And then, unless you work in an office, it's like, you can stop at any time. Oh, yeah, sure. And then spend another hour getting it back up.
It's my favorite remix noodles. I showed it to Maru recently. It is it is probably the worst remix I've ever heard in my life. Hi, Sleepies.
Meow.
It is a Sweet Caroline remix. Don't listen to it. I want your reaction to it when you stream. It is so good. The remix itself is so bad, it's funny. The comments itself are even better. The comments are like bars. Straight bars. Put the artist behind bars. This artist has a hidden talent. Hope he finds it one day. It's so funny. Fine. Was it the remix to Ignition? It's the remix to Sweet Caroline. And it is just god-awful. On playing stuff too. A lot of time I just won't feel up to stuff anymore when the day rolls around, but don't want to be a flake. That I can understand. So that's actually a thing with streaming. There's a lot of people who they make a schedule. They make a weekly schedule of this day we're going to do this day we're going to do that, this day we'll do this thing. And if you can stick to a schedule, great. Because that's what's better for growth with streaming. But there's a lot of people who they're very spontaneous. They're very, like, not really impulse given, but, like, they think of something that's a great idea. They have a lot of energy for it, but they need to do it now. And these people absolutely struggle for schedules with streaming. Because they'll think of a great idea, and then when it comes around, you know, they'll plan it for a week later. It comes around, they've already had 3 other great ideas that they've held off. They're not even, like, thinking about that first one now. And so, like, it's one of those tragic things where, hopefully, if you're into content creation, especially live content creation like streaming, you're someone who deals well with schedules. Because if you're the spontaneous type where you think of a good idea, schedule it a week later, and then you burn out before you even start it, those people just, they get so unhappy adhering to their schedule. And I've seen, it was Merriweather who I saw talk about this. He's basically like, I used to do a schedule. This is killing all sense of fun for me. We're not doing schedules anymore. We're going to have start times. You're not going to know what I'm doing. I'm not going to know what I'm doing. It is going to be whatever I'm feeling. Because I'm going to come up with a great idea the night before. And we're going to do that. And it'll be better. I've seen a few people just in that mentality. North Prince, hi Zoe, hi Micaiah. Why are you calling me out, though? High conductor value. It's less calling
Kind
you
of calling
out.
me out there too.
It's less calling you out and maybe making you aware of it, right? Because, you know, when you look at streaming, everybody says, get a schedule, get a schedule, get a schedule. You're doing it wrong if you don't do a schedule. And it's probably like that with a lot of things in life, right? But a schedule just doesn't work for some people. Sometimes a schedule is just literally counterproductive to what works for you. And so the sooner you recognize that and, you know, find a system that does work for you, the better off you'll be. Riddle.
Yeah.
Bear Skinhead is, well, so Skinhead is a Kanye West song. And somebody did a mashup with that song and one of the Banjo-Kazooie songs. And it just fucking works. It's like, what unholy abomination is this? But at the same time, this is really good and I like this. Bear Skinhead. It's, if I remember correctly, it's kind of hard to find on YouTube. Like, you will search the exact name and not get it. But, once you find it, it's just a mashup of Kanye West and Banjo-Kazooie. Hi, Juice. Hug. I need to look for it. Good luck finding it. I think it's a little difficult to find. It doesn't work for me either. That's how I'm always sensitive with client meetings at work. They don't even know whether or not I'll show up. I always keep them guessing. Oh my goodness. I burn out before I even
That is
get to the
something.
scheduling part.
That is something I gotta deal with right now, actually. I got someone saying, hey, wanna play a game with you? It's like, yeah, but I kinda gotta be in the mood for that kind of game too, and it shifts once in a while, like periodically. Like, I think I
Oku.
told you before, like a month ago, I was like, I'm in the mood for a boomer shooter. Let's play that. And then I'm in the mood for some puzzles. Play a few games like that. I've had my fill of that. And right now, I don't feel like playing anything. I'm being creative right now.
Oku is someone who's, I think is very much a spontaneous planner. He will message me and be like, hey, want to hang out? Want to do this? And that's so unnatural to me. My gut reaction is almost like, oh, we didn't plan this. No. But I always tell myself, it's Oku? Yes, I'm literally like, this sounds bad. I'm pushing myself to do it, and then every time I'm having fun. But like, Oku is one of the first people where I'm like, really pushing myself to always say yes. And like, see, it's working for you, Euland, it's working. You're always having fun. Wish there was more remix of
Yeah.
Who Were in Paris song. My inability for making a schedule doesn't apply to client meetings and collabs somehow. But my love for spontaneity lives random invites. Are you actually having fun? Yeah. Let me think of, has there ever been a time where I wasn't? There was the one time we watched the movie where the main character was a little annoying. I'm kidding. He's gonna type unfollowed, unsubbed, unfriended.
That could be anything.
He knows exactly which one it is.
Yeah, there it is.
Crystarium? This is actually a really good video to get after Balmora.
That's the short one, isn't it?
This is a pretty short one. I'm so
What's the
excited for
distance?
Core to get to this one. We are at 4.8.
Okay.
Jungle Pocket is not that bad. She's just not my favorite character. She's like a good side character in my mind. Jungle Pocket isn't bad at all. She's okay. Oh god, this Oku guy. Attack on Titan, Death Note. It was not a movie. The stream with a Steffi boy, right? Saying yes to spontaneous plans is usually more fun. I've been doing that more. No one thinks Jungle Pocket was bad. There are literally like 5 people in chat who have watched the movie. I Kyra the Somebody. Sometimes feels like I'm dragging a parachute through the ocean when trying to be spontaneous as the asker, but I'm trying to still do it. It is very much like, it's so easy. It's so easy to just have NPC energy and let people come to you. And like, you just gotta recognize that's selfish. Everybody wants to, wants to have the friend that invites them to stuff. It's flattering. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel wanted. You should be doing that too. You should be doing it for your friends. And so, like, I'm really bad at it, Ants. I'm really bad at being the one that's like, hey, let's do this. Hey, let's go do that. And I would like to be better about it. There's a few things that I want to be better on, and I'm not trying to get better at that one right now. But yes. And it's also just demoralizing, like you said, right? When you're the one that's like, people like it when I ask others to hang out. I like it. So I'm going to reach out to others. And then when they say no, it's like this thing you built yourself up for. You pushed yourself out of your comfort zone. And then when they say no, you don't get rewarded. That shit sucks. After a few times, it's like, should I even keep asking, LOL? Yeah. Maybe there's certain people that, like, you know, they say no 20 times in a row. It's like, all right, you let me know when you want to do something. I'm going to focus on these others. But we go again. Me when I'm waiting for Ants to be ready to beat Uma build. And then join me talking you down about Jungle Pocket. So far, there hasn't been a horse that I dislike. There's been a few that I'm like, they do this thing that irritates me, but I don't, like, actively hate them. Maybe Queen Berry, or whatever her name was. Queen Berry was a little wild. Man, Hoku never asked to watch it with me. I think I'm gonna watch it if he asks again. Oh no. I could literally quote you right now saying you don't want to watch right now. Of the ones I like the most, Narita Top Road and Taiki Shuttle. Those are the two that I'm like, I like these two. These two are great. Bro, I'm getting the barbed wire back. Haters will say the quote is real. Oh my god. Ewan confirmed loving NTR. I'm not gonna lie. I was pretty like, you know what? Narita's really cute. This might be my favorite. Yeah, I could say I like this one. And somebody was like, oh, you like NTR? And I was like, I do not. Nope. Sorry, girl. We're gonna keep looking. Crash Nitro Team Racing. The moment I learned her name was NTR, I was like, I do not want to like this one now. She's so cute. And there's in the movie, with some of the, like, racing shots where her hair is just going crazy and she looks a lot more wild than she normally does. I was like, whoa, she looks so cool. Discrimination of NTR. Hi, Kiark. Tippy tappy tay, tippy tappy tay. God. I understand the logic of NTR. I understand why guys are into it. But I like happy endings. I want everybody to be smiling and happy at the end of a story, damn it. Hello, Kiark. I love NTR. Oh, God. She's always smiling and happy. The ducks are smiling. I don't want people to smile if that means other people have to not be smiling. Not on the inside. If your smile comes from somebody else's frown, fuck you. You don't deserve that smile. Oh my god. We're at 5 miles. We haven't had too much incline. I don't know, maybe I'm just tired today. I had a fucking long nap today. Or yesterday? Not today. We had a bunch of us there. Fell asleep holding Sen. I woke up holding Shock Rail. It feels weird doing the, like, sleeping swap. Bro, I thought I'd never wake up. I think you were one of the last ones there. I think when I left, it was Me, Shockrail, you, and Cairo. Shockrail was awake. I was like, okay, these two are still asleep, so I'm gonna leave quietly. And Cairo was like, bye, Ewan. I was like, oh, bye. And he told me later he was just playing fucking Monhun while in VR. A dream that felt like it was 3 months long. Have you ever had a dream that, like, was literally a lifetime dream? Like, you grew up, got married, bought a house, had a job, had kids, and then you wake up and you're just like, ugh, I'm in high school? What the fuck? Ugh.
I never had that.
I had one of those, like, twice. And it's very, like... I was there for months. I was there for so long. What do you mean my name isn't Roger? Huh? Jungle
You
Pockets...
got isekai'd for a night.
Literally! Jungle Pocket's frown comes from everyone else's smile. Nealon still calls her the evil one. Oh my god, Oku. When Yu gets caught saying the wrong name in bed. I'm rushing right now. I need to go work at 2 p.m. Get there, Riddle. You can't be late. It's wild. Adjusting to reality when you wake up is weird. The weirdest one for me, Ants. The weirdest dream I ever had that when I woke up was like, what the fuck? Is I was in high school. My mom woke me up. I used to sleep on a couch in my room. I didn't want a bed, so I had a couch in my room. My mom wakes me up. She's like, Yulin, it's time for school. Okay. Get up, brush my teeth, have breakfast, get dressed, get my backpack and my books, put on my shoes, get in the car, and then suddenly just, Yulin, wake up. Yulin, you're gonna be late. You need to wake up. Wake up, literally do it all in the exact order again, just like, I did this 5 minutes ago. What the fuck?
I hate it when that happens.
That dream?
Although
That dream was literally
I haven't
my
had any of
exact morning routine for 10 minutes. And then I had to do it all over again. And that one was really unsettling.
I haven't had one of those since I left school, but yeah, I get annoyed by those. It's like, really? I just did this.
4 wake-ups in one dream? I've never had it loop that much. That sounds awful.
I've only gone 2 deep. Never more than that. Well, I've gone 2 deep once.
Had that nightmare I told you about the other week. I remember that one. Can't say I have. Yulin's alter ego, Roger. Closest thing I've had was a dream where I lived with my partner. We lived together for so many years. And then poof, I'm in my bed at 2 a.m. That happened to me a few months ago. It was like 4 wake-ups in one dream. I actually almost never dream. If I wake up, it's because somebody has woken me up out of a dream and I remember it. Or it was a bad dream that woke me up. But like, the last dream I remember was probably like 3 months ago, and honestly, I've forgotten it at this point.
Damn.
I never remember my dreams. And people will say like, oh yeah, I quit smoking weed and now I remember all my dreams. And I'm like, am I gonna start getting dreams if I smoke weed? Like, actually, you just don't remember your dreams? That's what I'm saying, Yuki. I never remember them. At least you don't forget to wear pants. I had 3 or 4 wake-ups in one dream, and they were all about getting up to go to the bathroom. So of course I had to convince myself that I was awake at some point, and nearly made a mess. Oh, jeez. Is it like NNN? The longer you don't dream, the bigger dream you have? How do you do that? In most of my dream I can control, unless it's a prophetic one. That I don't have dreams, but like 4 times in a year. A worthy experiment, Ewan. I know the joke is there are 2 types of people that do No Nut November. People that fail and people that lie. I did actually complete No Nut November in like 2017. I went the whole month. And at the end, I was so excited to have the biggest, fattest nut. And I couldn't get it up. It was like, oh shit, did I just give myself ED? And I literally, like, struggled to get hard for 3 days. And then, like, the 4th or 5th day, I was finally able to, do the stuff. And it gradually came back. Over, like, half a month, it was like, it came back. I was terrified, and now, anytime No Nut November comes up, I'm like, guys, don't do it. Literally don't do it. A worthy experiment, you know. I dream you if I nap for like 30 minutes. Liar. Not even cashews. I can help you with no nuts. Let me sterilize the instruments. Yoland is a girl confirmed. Oi! Oi! Happens to the best of us. Oh, God. I will say, so what would happen was, there'd be a few days where it was easy, right? You know, just don't be horny. Just don't think about it. Hi, Amino. Welcome, welcome. And then there would be, like, days where it was like, this is all I can think about. It just hurts. I want a nut so badly. Try cock ring. And it was like, maybe like once a week I'd have a day or two where it was just really, really tough. And then at the end of 4 weeks, at the end of the month, I was in one of those like down parts where it's like, I'm not getting horny. And I couldn't get it up. No way, the bunny tail and ears. Please let me see from the front, Prinklin. We're almost done, Amino. We're almost done and you'll be able to see him from the front. Don't fail No Nut November. But don't just stay limp the entire time. Well, it wasn't like I was staying limp the entire time. I was getting hard. But, like, at the end of it, I was having trouble getting it up. I don't know. I'm very much like, don't do No Nut November, guys. You just... It's not worth it, and, like, it can only go wrong. It's not worth it. I relate a bit too much to these topics. I'm gonna bonk. You want a nut or want to be nut on? Okay. Okay. Do it. For you, Riddle, yes. Alright. I never did all the quests here. All the role quests at this bar. I think I did the one I was required to. And moved on. Make months instead of just one? No. Then I'm so excited for her to get to this expansion. Because, like, shit goes down in this expansion. Final Fantasy has, like, 5 expansions of just ramping up. And this is the one before the end. So this is 4 or 5. Where shit just starts colliding and happening. And it's like, oh god, the first 3 were set up. This one's crazy. I cleared Crystarium Quest because I hated looking at the map there. I don't think I've cleared quests in a single area. I went through the story. I'm very much a story Andy. I cannot stand the combat in this game. Hi, welcome back. I cannot stand the combat. I cannot stand the housing. And it drives me nuts, because, like, I played really robust and complex housing in Rift and WildStar. And then I play this game, and it's a lot of people's first housing in games. And they're like, oh my god, the housing is so good in Final Fantasy. It's the best housing system in video gaming. And I'm like, you need to stop talking. You literally have only played this one. This is literally the kid saying Death Note is his favorite anime, and he's watched 4 anime. Please stop. So FF15 is like...
I don't know.
All elevator music or just ramp up with no beat drop? First off, this is Final Fantasy 14. You have 4 animes? Oh my god. This is just the Crystarium music riddle. You have 4 animes. If somebody has only watched 4 anime, and then one of them's Death Note, they're gonna tell you Death Note is the best anime of all time. And it's like, how many have you watched? Because that's a really bold claim to say this is the best anime of all time. And it has been very consistent, where if somebody said Death Note, they have only watched 4 fucking anime. I have seen it happen 3 times. I'll die from lack of not seeing Bunny Irion. Pray for me, I have very little time. You literally have like 3 minutes. Ewan is 4 animes in a trench coat. Wait, Ewan is the protagonist in 4 animes. Alright, you guys are getting too brain rot. Kids these days will use solo leveling? I don't doubt it. Solo leveling in Jujutsu Kaisen, maybe Demon Slayer, but that one's probably, you know, fading out. Solo leveling is probably like, you have only seen a few, and you're going to say one of them's the best. Death Note, SAO, One Piece? Alright, I'm a fucking One Piece fanboy, so I'm like, well, it's legitimate with One Piece. If I really think about it, the One Piece story is really, really good. The One Piece anime, it's okay. It has some of the most dog shit pacing in anime in the world. Sure, I'll give you the world and story is great. The pacing of the anime is so trash. Brain rot, I hardly know rot. The leveling made me remember why I dislike shonen. Nah, fam. Naruto, SAO, Food Wars. I feel like an apple from this character is, like, not to be trusted. But, like, I trust an apple from Star. I proxy, high global doko, rat. Jujutsu Kaisen and Solo Leveling are really good watches, though. I don't think they're bad. But, like, the recency bias with them is really strong. People will tell you they're, like, the greatest of all time, and it's like... Are you new to anime? Don't trust rat mom apples, they are filled with fruit flesh. Ah. Jujutsu Kaisen is just new age Naruto. That I can see. Ah. Oh my god, we're done. 5.6. What is this one? Onaran Plains? An exact 2-hour video. Ah.
Oh, good thing you got well, for my sake, a good thing you got the short video too.
Mm-hmm. You know, it's actually funny.
I would have stopped at some point.
I said I want to stop at 11:20 because that's where no, I want this button because that's
It's a little
where...
past that.
Yeah, but it's pretty close. I didn't have to like end the video early at all. So I'm sitting here like, damn, that's fucking right on the money. Hell yeah.
Rabbit.
All right, are you ready, Amino? Are you ready? You want to see the front of the ears? Hold on. What did I just see there? My mind was playing tricks on me. Oh, it doesn't turn it sideways for you guys. Damn.
No.
They're space
Only for
fish ears.
photos.
She made these. Almost 1 p.m. You can't tell time. Almost 12. You're in the wrong time zone. What about JJBA? Remind me what JJBA stands for. Please, close up. Aw, thank you, Pinky. My face when it's almost past 11 a.m. I watched the manga of Solo Leveling. Cannot stand the 1 to 3 frame on 4 pages. Feels like a drag to watch the manga. Jojo? Oh. Okay. Thank you, Proxy. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, you got my back. Jingle Jangle Boo Bass. Okay, alright. I need to change clothes and trackers, so you guys wait there. Look at Jingle Jangle Boo Bass. Right here? Okay. Oh my god. Hi, Archangel. How are you today? Boo Bass. Oh no. Okay. I've gotten so used to using the fucking... Oh, I didn't actually calibrate. You just see my legs backwards. I was so focused on the outfit. Whoopsie, haha, oopsie.
Say your ass was up front.
I had a front butt. Age was the best anime. Hang on, Proxy. Hang on. Young cock is sticking out from the side of the tree. Weird. Oh my gosh, the frontal crack windowed on a woman's sweater. Puppies, literal boob ass. I am doing okay, just suffering from a lack of caffeine. ATM being cute. Nom, apple juice, high hand hair, front ass. Worst way to get a splinter. Okay, buddy. Where are we going? Where are we going? Worlds. Chatting. Let's go. Go to Mushroom Loft. Friends.
Mushroom.
Drop portal. Portal.
Mushroom.
Ah. Buy caffeine, inhale caffeine, profit. Ah. Me and a friend talked about that actually, Yuki, to make an inhalable caffeine. Well, I just haven't got out of bed to get a cup of coffee. Ah. It's so weird that, like, the world is loaded, my avatar's loaded, but it hasn't loaded for me yet. So, like, I still see just the joining screen. But you guys saw fucking everything there.
The immersion's ruined.
I want a drink real quick. Oh yeah, there's the thing over here. This can also just come down a bit. Where is it? Colliders. Where's my colliders button? There we go.
What do you mean I'm the owner?
You got here first.
I did?
I guess so.
I can't select another video. So
That's
I know
okay.
I know your go-to is Zelda Chill and Lo-Fi.
It is, but
Which is appropriate for today.
yeah, it is, but this one's not bad.
There's colliders.
There's an option to turn it off.
Yeah. So colliders are
Aerosolized
fine in
caffeine
half body,
hit.
but I'm in full today.
Now we're just gonna skip coffee. It's seemingly possible and or already done. Just use the same idea as a vape but cold. Hi. Inhalable coffee sounds like a pain for people with asthma. Now we're just gonna skip for coffee. Aerosolized caffeine inhaler. Did I go over all my stories? Crocodile Tales of Asperia. Oh, here's something I didn't talk about. There was an Ascension WoW trailer. They are planning fresh Classic Plus servers. So, like, new abilities, new content, new areas. I think they're planning to go through the first 2 expansions in Vanilla WoW. But Classic Plus on a private server is like, oh, that's kind of fucking cool. Turtle WoW has been doing this for a while, and now Ascension WoW is going to do it. That sounds... I could see myself playing that if there's nothing going on, and a lot of people get into it. Personally, I'd rather avoid private servers, but I have played Ascension WoW before, and it is good. I get meth to inhale for medical purposes. Yuki no Oni. Yeah, they've got a trailer though. It's the Ascension WoW trailer, and they're showing they show an orc with a paladin ability where he makes a fucking wall in front of him of light, and it's like, oh shit, that's literally the fucking Final Fantasy ability. The raid cooldown. It looked neat. I am a little hyped for it. At the same time, I'm like, it's a private server. Don't get hyped for a private server. There was that. There was the Axiom stuff I did in Minecraft this morning and yesterday. Axiom is so fun to play with. Last time Ascension WoW was just keep having server crashes. Oh, really? When I played it, it was pretty stable. I didn't have any problems with it. I think I just buffed the shit out of a hunter pet. What ADHD? No. In Axiom, I made a flat world, and we it's the top layer is grass, then it's got 20 layers of dirt, then it's got a bedrock layer. I discovered the default setting for a flat world is 111, and that is fucking awful for digging anywhere. Eel and Noodles is mean to me. They're not mean to you. They're just not letting you do meth. It's for your own good, okay? No meth for you. Hi, Violet. With the Axiom tools, I've been building small hills. I built a mountain range. I made a river. I made a lake. There's definitely a lot of learning as I'm going through it. Fuck you, I'm doing it because I got prescribed. Oh my god. The Axiom tools are really fucking cool. I need to make a forest, which I need 2 tools for forest. So when I first was working on Minecraft videos, Yuki was teaching me how to make a forest. There's specifically forest commands to make one. It's a little rough making a 400 by 5,000 area of forest. The game struggles to do that a little bit. It also isn't super good at making it on the mountains and stuff I've been making. So I need to make like a brush that like plants trees in an area so that I can like kind of do it for the most part in an area, and then around some of the features do it. Yuki is teaching you druid spells. Yes, a lot of the stuff Yuki taught me like months ago, I'm like using now. It's been I don't know, it's just been fun playing with Axiom. I have made a path. I'm not too sure how it'll look. AI was useful for something. Don't word it like that. You're being such a downer today, Yuki. Why? You have... I like hanging out with you. I don't like seeing you so pessimistic. Man, can't wait to get an earful at work because I didn't paint some rooms, but damn, it'll take me 1 hour plus to get what I need to work. I'm around scrubbing all the dirt off the walls. Yulin Noodles is being mean. Yuki, thank you, Yulin. Oh, fuck you, I'm doing it because I got prescribed. Slurp Noodle up. He is teaching you Druid spell. Yeah, it was used for something. Pat Violet. No. Not I. It. Hey, it was useful for something? Okay. The forest generation? Yeah. And I mean, and I'd rather have, like, too many tools and I don't use all of them than, like, only a few tools and I need more, right? The forest gen has become useful a couple months later. Yuki realized that day I was useful for it. I thought it was just a typo. I thought she was being Debbie Downer and being like, yay, normally I'm useless and I was useful. And I'm like, oh my god, okay. Wait, are we downplaying our part in this? Oh yeah, I've been missing so many days. No, I didn't even have it up yesterday. I should have, but I just... After the walk yesterday, I showered, I ate, I laid down, and I passed out so fucking fast. I was fucking gone. I kept waking up like every hour. But it was, God, it was a comfy nap for sure. I was ready for it. Man, I wish Yulin would scold me like you, Yuki. I don't know. When Yuki does it, they're trying to be funny. If you're trying to be funny with it, Proxy, I can try, Proxy. I can try. It feels more serious when you do it. I've been missing a lot as well, but because of uni reasons. Yeah, and neither of you are, like, obligated to. Admittedly, I want to get to a point where if I need to, I can cut you two out. You two will be, like, absolutely saving me time. But, like, if you can't get there, I don't ever want to be held up by you two. Cut me, no. Man, I wish Yulin would scold me like Yuki. Shut the hell up, kind of. I'm kidding. I'm just expecting the Cairo crab just, ooh. Yulin question, okay. We officially reached the point where my last kid decided to come early. So we've been busting ass to have everything set up now, so we don't get surprised again. Water plants? What about them? I watered them Thursday, and today is also a watering day. Oh, I see Yulin wants to cut me out of his life. Where do you even get that? Oh my god. That's fair if you found a way to do what I've been doing without me. I would applaud happily. I want to just have stuff from the archive that I pull that I can just, oh, I need a tower. I don't need to build a custom tower. Somebody's already built one and, like, put the copy info online, and I can just get that and then paste it this way. That's what I want to do. If I get to that point, Violet, what I still want to do is have you and Yuki do path correction and filling holes. Specifically, I want you to do path correction, and I would like Yuki to fill holes, because there's fill commands with Axiom that I don't feel like you really want to deal with Axiom, although it's not that bad. Whereas Yuki would fucking love Axiom. And like some of the holes I've been like, okay, so in the Snowy Plains, I'll literally find like just a canyon that's next to the path. And I'm like, okay, this needs to get filled in. And what I do is I fill in the top layer with grass blocks and then snow. And sometimes that can take like 10 fucking minutes. With Axiom, I can just be like, select Axiom, select fill command, one layer, done. Or select dirt block, done. And then select fill command, snow, click that, done. And it's just literally that fucking fast. It would take 5 seconds. Hi, Nick. Who is the other cutie? Right here, we have Violet Vexen. Right here, we have Senril. And over there, just a little off screen, we have Starbucks. So basically, you're cheating? Oh, absolutely. Yes, I'm totally cheating. I'm using just not even console commands. I have rewritten the UI to make it easier to do this shit. And I'm gonna cheat all day. Man, I wish Yulin would scold Yuki again. What the fuck? Just reminding, man, I wish Yulin can suck. I mean, shake it out. I mean, alright, Riddle. So basically, you're cheating, hi, Nick. And, you know, I want praise. Starbucks. Yeah, the two of you, I will always find a way to utilize. Because you can just save me time with path correction. Putting in stairs, fixing fences and lampposts, and filling in holes near the path is absolutely like, that's just busy work, and I don't want to fucking do that. That shit takes hours. You two doing it saves me a lot of fucking time. I don't want the holdups anymore from the landmarks. The landmarks is what's holding us up. I want to be able to just like put 2 to 3 landmarks in a video and I just find all of them online. And maybe I'll do stuff that's like, hey, Violet, in this video, I'd like this. And I give you like something to build way before we do that video, and then it's just built. I could still see doing like a few custom builds. But I don't want you to custom build 3 things per video, because that's just, we lose so much time doing that. A Funko Pop Violet. So we do the shit work while you don't give credit. I unionize. Yeah. Yeah. No, I'll gas you up on stream. I'll be like, Yuki and Violet, help me with this, because I greatly appreciate it, right? You can unionize. I'll deal with a union. We can do that. I ain't afraid of no union. Euland when he's talking workers' rights. Unions are great. We love unions. Unions when they unionize against him. You're all fired. Get out of my sight. Get out of my Minecraft world. Oh, God. What time is it? 11:58? Axiom has been a lot of fun to play with, though. It's been a lot of fun. I talked about the finance worker with the deepfakes. I don't know if anybody saw this. There was a track and field athlete competing at a high school. I think it was Virginia. I'm not sure on the location, but it was a high school track and field. And this was a somewhat, you know, I don't think this was like nationals, but, you know, a higher up level than just, you know, a regular high school meet. Well, this one girl, she's on the inner lane, and a girl in one of the outer lanes is a bit faster than her and passes her. And this idiot just, in a fit of outrage, just fucking took her baton, because it was one of those like passing the baton races. Took her baton and just cracked the girl passing her over the head with it. Which is like, I'm sorry, excuse me, what? You cannot do that. That's literally assault. And so that girl is being charged. Oh yeah, that relay race? Yeah. She's being charged for battery with it. They've actually pressed charges now, which, I mean, that was freaking wild. I see both sides, right? On one hand, it's fucking sports. How the fuck are you getting that mad that you're assaulting somebody over this? But on the other hand, you know, emotions run high when you're in the heat of the moment. So while it's stupid, she was a very different mindset than, you know, what she would normally be. Just chilling as a human being. Like, it wasn't just one hit. It was like 3 times. Was it 3 times? I only saw the one. I only saw her running by and just fucking bam. Bro, that does not justify that. Oh, no, absolutely not at all. It's horrible. You can never, ever do that. I can just understand how it happened. I'm not looking at it like this person's a psychopath. They're an animal. They need to be put down. They can't control themselves. Clearly, it's okay, you need therapy. You need, you know, consequences. You need to fucking learn. But I can see how they got there. Hi, Shocky. Good job today. How was your pain day? No, absolutely does not justify it in any capacity. I'm just saying, I understand how it got there. I don't justify it, I don't sympathize with it, but I can see it. As opposed to just, what the fuck is wrong with this psychopath? They need to be fucking studied. We talked about the Texas Senate bill. I didn't really talk about it. Well, we kind of talked about it. The throne gifts. Oh my god. Hi, Wolf. Thanks to Matthews for my gifts. Oh my god. Went well. How many squats did you do? It was like 2. I just rewatched it. She went for a second, but lagged behind. Okay, she went for a second? Oh, girl, come on. It's so bad. That's so bad. Oh, I didn't update my title. We walked like 5.5 miles. That's fine. Yeah, it's... You just can't be doing shit like that. I don't know. I personally... I want to lead into a joke, and it's like, how do I do this? I get pretty competitive, right? And my emotions, my passions run high when I get competitive, when I play sports. And so I can turn into a real evil person, a real villain. That's why I don't play Among Us. It was a video from King Arcade. I had not seen it in like a year or two, and Micaiah showed it to me again. I was like, oh god, the final line is just so fucking... And that's why I don't play Among Us. Shut the fuck up, dude. Oh god, just 500 plus 5 sets of 30 push-ups, sit-ups, and crunches? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, good job. Woohoo, 5.5 miles. I'm proud of you, Sen and Yelan. Let me relay race. Cairo, I can show it wasn't an accident. Oh my god, hi Chakra. Absolute cinema. Dude, I think I like the other video more for its like entirety, but that line at the end of that one is so fucking good. Proxy knows about that guy. Proxy saw a lot of that guy, and is very much along with me of good fucking riddance. If you didn't get it from just that's why I don't play Among Us. Gaslight Yagami. Proxy. Oh. I rewatched the video yesterday with the I could turn into a real evil person. That's why I don't play Among Us. That whole bit is cringe like crazy that it hits you with the Among Us sucker punch. It's so wild. Oh god. But yeah, that was the news for today. Holidays were a little boring. In the next week. So we've got Spirit Tracks today. I gotta do fucking hand gestures with my left hand. We've got Spirit Tracks today. We've got some Monhun tomorrow. We've got some Monhun Wednesday, as well as Lethal Company Wednesday. So, like, all of Wednesday will be preoccupied. Nothing Thursday. VR chat stuff Friday. I'm trying to think. Starting next week, and I need to check the time tracker again. We will be starting Vesperia. We'll be doing Tales of Vesperia with Eris and Cairo. And That's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be it's gonna be a little bit like Gauntlet, where we've got the fucking scuffed gameplay, where it's like, select this, just select this, you idiot. No, press this. It's right there on your screen. We had some of that yesterday with streaming through Discord. Click this button. No, just click this button. It's right there on your screen, dummy. Monhun. My free time I'll try to do more Monhun. I want to do, if not Tuesday, Thursday. I definitely want to play Monhun Thursday, but I'm even if I don't have a video out by then, I'm just gonna say, fuck it, I need to play Monhun. That joke reminds me of a long-winded joke that ends with a twist similar to that. I'll tail your Vesperia. Hell yeah. Fucking, I'm so excited for Vesperia. That's it. I really hope it's as fun as I remember being, because Vesperia was like my second Tales game, and I remember it like way better than Symphonia. Like, Symphonia was good, but it was like, oh, my first Tales game, and Vesperia is like way more refined. It's way more like better combos, better characters, better story. There's just, I almost like everything about Vesperia more than Symphonia. I don't know if I'd say the characters are better. Maybe I shouldn't say the story is better. The story is pretty good in Symphonia. But Vesperia it's just regarded as one of the best Tales games for a reason. However, it is from 2006. Oh god, that's 19 years ago. I already know it has a very rough intro. So like, session 1 of us playing this is going to be Cairo playing the main character and Eris and I just fucking sitting there. And even worse, because I'm hosting the remote play, if I tab out, the entire game freezes up. So I just don't get to tab out of the game. There's other good old ones. Oh yeah, so I haven't played anything before Symphonia. Like, I haven't played Destiny 2. And I think all of them are good. The only Tales game, Wolf, that I really dislike is Zestiria. I think Symphonia is really good. I think Abyss is probably my favorite story in a Tales game. I really like the Abyss story. I really like Vesperia. It's one of my favorites. I really like Graces. I like Xillia. I've only heard good things about Xillia 2, but I didn't want to play it because it was a sequel. But I've heard good things about it. Zestiria has a lot of things I fucking hate about it. And then Berseria is really, really good. Arise, I'm actually one of the few people that says Arise was mid. Arise is probably the best combat. I thought the story and characters were fucking just not good. I saw you try streaming Monster Hunter on Fishy Discord. We did. Only Tales game I've played. I miss Monster Rancher. There. There's other good old ones like Destiny 2, Legendia felt different, but I still liked. You're listing a lot of the old ones. Symphonia is the oldest one I played. I did play Symphonia Dawn of a New World. That's not a like main title though. That's a sequel, and I think a lot of people dislike it. I had fun. It felt like a sequel. It was okay for this is not a serious Tales game. The creature collection was fun. The fucking hard capping party members levels was weird. Alright. Let's see what you got taken. Of the newer ones, Wolf, of anything after Symphonia, which are the ones that really stand out to you? I'm like 35, I played a handful of them. But like, of the newer ones, like, did you like Vesperia? Did you like Berseria? Graces F needs a new port. Didn't it just get a port, Wolf? I think it literally just got a port like 2 or 3 months ago. I want to check that, because I'm thinking like I think it literally just did. Graces F. God. Wait, I forgot it did. It did. Graces F was really nice for the fucking combat. This was the game where they were just like, hey, why do we like mana and TP so much? Let's just get rid of that. And my god, it was so nice just being able to go ham. to just go all out every single fight and not worry about like consumables or running out of mana or like running out of gas for the boss. You just got to go all out every boss, and it was like, God, this fucking rules. Story was a little weird. I didn't really like the characters in Graces F. I love Pascal. All the other characters, I'm like, take them or leave them. Malik's cool. Asbel is about as generic as a protagonist as you can get. Cheria is about as generic as a protagonist love interest as you can get. Hubert's a nerd. Richard's an idiot. Sophie, I kind of like Sophie. But Pascal, I fucking love. In fact, I'd say my hair gradient is loosely based on Pascal, with the whole light color to dark color. But yeah, Grace's F was fun. It's not one of my favorites though. I was trying to play Destiny 2 in Japanese when I was self-studying. Damn, Elon, that's so negative from you. There's so much to read. Yeah, Tales games, especially with the skits and just talking to every NPC. You could just fill fucking a few novels with the amount of just reading in those games. But technically like 10 minutes late, but I was having fun talking. It's time. We're gonna switch to Spirit Tracks. And so, I'm going to get up. I'm gonna have a small snack. And then we will start Graces. We'll start Spirit Tracks. If you don't want to wait, understandable. I'd appreciate it. I will try not to be too long. Oh, there's fish in here. Let's see. Avier. Give me an auto level pitch. Anchor. World. Okay. I need to say goodbye to these three real quick. Love you. Thank you for joining me. Okay. Put these here. And then I switch to this.